Hello everybody, how you doing this fine Tuesday evening? Hope you're all doing well.
Right, it looks like they're setting up now. Game's been running for about a level, so we've had a bit of trouble with the feature table, so get that sorted.
All my fault, I overslept, so blame me. So I hope you're all doing well tonight, and I'm happy to see we've already got some people in chat.
Yeah,
so
looks like
welcome to you.
Bradley Green, Matt Gray, and then Bendy's.
Bendy's.
Yes.
Right, once I have a look at this, we can have a look at the viewer list. Wow, we've got quite a few people already.
Yeah.
So quite a a
Zach Tuck I noticed there. Rajesh Delhi, Sam Bernstein, Quinny, Gray.
So before we start, shall we go through the people we've got on the feature table?
Yeah, cool, yeah. So you want to start?
Yes, so seat one we have, is it a fresher?
It is a fresher, David Paul.
David Paul. What up, Sam Stein? Welcome to the chat. We're just going to go through the players. So David Paul, seat one. Seat two is a returnee from last year.
Yeah, Mo.
Mo.
Second name unknown.
Mo unknown. We're just calling Mo unknown.
Yeah.
Seat three, another fresher.
Mo.
Alan Thistle. Is that how you pronounce it? I hope so.
Okay.
Alan Thistle. Seat four, another fresher, is Aidan Cook. Seat five, the return of one of the old favourites.
Bobby Charlton.
Bobby Charlton is in seat five. Mr. Ross Higgins.
Hi, Bob.
Seat six is was that Sean Evans?
It's Sam Evans. Sam Ewan. Sorry, Sam Ewan.
Sam Ewan. So another fresher.
Alan Thistle.
Seat seven is Jamie McLaughlin,
who was in seat 6 last week.
Yep. And just make sure this is all working before we get spammed. There we go.
Yeah.
Now it won't be spammed, which is awesome.
Okay, looks like they're pointing out where everybody's sitting. I can see Ross's rolled up sleeves.
So, and seat 8 is Connor Hayden. So, welcome to week 2. Week 2 of the society. It's exciting times here. So, do you want to go through some of the stats from last week?
Okay, so last week's winner was Miles Flanagan. I think it's the first time he's won.
Mm-hmm.
He was a returning member from last year. Tops the leaderboard now with 200 points. Second was actually a fresher, Matt Challoner, if that's his second name. I'm not really sure what people's real names are because they put down all of the names as
Challoner. Okay.
Yeah, okay, Challoner. So he's in second. Third place last week was the chairman, Kieran Fitzharris, and he's on 100 points. Yeah, 200 large, yeah. Most knockouts last week is Stephen Doherty. He got 9 knockouts and came 4th. And rest of the table we can go through later.
That's quite a lot of knockouts for 1 week. 9, bloody hell.
Yeah, 9. Well, there was one guy, a guy called Andy Bailey, who took out 6 people and came 15th last week.
So up and down evening for him.
Yeah. So
mostly up and then a crash down.
Yep, so 4 freshers out of the final 9. Has Gullers turned up?
I don't know who Gullers is.
Yeah,
Brad.
and it's not Alan Thistle, by the way, it's Alan Feisel.
So we're going on to the first hand here. Already up and playing here. Seat 1, which is David Paul. So action is on...
where is the button?
It's there. They're using the small one again. So we're on seat 2. Action's on seat 2 with 9 deuce.
Bradley Green's favourite Fievel. Yeah, we call him Alan Fievel.
Just trying to work out what they're actually doing here, whether they're still just testing the table.
If they're testing the table, seat 7's got to be gutted.
Yeah. Looks down at Ace King and the insta-fold.
Misdeal.
Nope, I don't know what they're doing. I think they were just testing the table again. So, okay,
Yeah.
I think we're going to be starting
I think they're probably
now.
Teaching the freshers how to play on the table.
Exactly, yeah. So I think it'll be starting now.
Takes a bit of a knack. You just got to slide the cards off, make sure there's no reflection.
Yes, and we now have new batteries in the light, so the hands should be a bit brighter for you guys, that you can see them. Morsey, how you doing, man?
Ginge on the go, lad.
Is that seat 4, I think, is the Ginge, which is Aidan Cook. So shout out.
Yeah, I was actually Surely not Mitch. No, not Mitch Moores. No, not the cat. The cat himself.
Always lands on his feet, doesn't he?
Uclan goalkeeper extraordinaire.
So it looks like we are starting up here, and action is going to be on seat 2 to start off with. I think Mr. Ross Higgins is kindly dealing here. So off we go, and I think the blinds, this is after level 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the blinds are going to be 51.
Like 51. Ross seems to have put his blind in the middle of the table.
It's rather, what's the word? Good.
Yeah.
Then we're getting 50 runners again this week, so 50 people come back after 56 last week is
it's great,
good.
yeah. So seat 3, we're on now with 10-5, and he seems to have called. That's the Gary Clark. Seat 5.
Seat 8 has aces here. The aces.
So
Rockets.
Seat 5 of Ross Higgins, actually folds. Is Ross Higgins in seat 5? I think he's moved to seat 1.
Seat 8 is Connor Hayden. So Connor Hayden has aces here.
Is it Connor Hayden? I think they've moved seats around because Ross, so Ross can deal.
Oh, right. Okay. Bloody hell, they could tell us this first of all.
Yeah.
What do you think? 1 switch with 5?
Yes.
Okay. I'll go and make sure of that. So, aces, flops a top set here. Top set with Queen 9 from seat 1, which I'll get updated seat positions.
Queen on the turn.
Soon. Queen on the turn, so picks up second pair here.
And I can see Ross's arm reaching for chips with the Queen.
And he makes the bet.
Oh, Connor Hayden. Yes, Connor Hayden should be seat 8 according to us.
And a jack on the river here. So aces with top set. Bets out. Ross is probably going to let it go here. And I will quickly go and grab the... 2 seconds. Go and grab the seat position.
Okay, cool. 3 of a kind ace. Yes, that's correct. So how are you guys doing today? I can see we've got Brad Green and Zach Tuckin. Who else we got in here today? Quentin, yes. Okay, Ross with his little deal there. Wonderful little hands. Since we've got a couple of alumni in the chat, I'd like to mention the alumni night, which I think will be on the 28th of November. So yeah, book your time off work for that. Book your tickets. Seems we've got quite a few big hands here. So the action is on seat 3, who has King 8. And he seems to have called. So seat 5 is raised to 250. Call from 4s in seat 6. I have put quite a lot of weight on. Okay, so we've got quite a few people in the pot. It looks like we've got Ace King, 4s, Queen 8, Ace 10, 9s. Oh. We are sat in MR2, which is pretty at the top floor of the atrium. Yeah, it's just it's on 10-minute delay. We're live.
And welcome, Aaron Goodall.
Aaron Goodall.
Welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying. Are you just giving the dates for alumni already?
Yeah, the date is the 28th of November. The date is not 100% confirmed, but it is the only week that it can be done, and John Russ has penciled it in, let's say. Yeah, but so, Ross is the one organising it, so
it looks like it's the board has come 10 7 deuce and ace 10's flop top pair, and he's led the button here, and Ross is called with the 9s.
Yeah.
Turn comes a jack, so ace 10 out in front. He makes the bet again. Ross calls behind. Ross in bad shape here, needing to catch a 9 on the river, and a deuce. I see Ross definitely paying him off on this river here.
Yeah.
If he's called both streets. Ross getting some calling chips.
Yeah.
He's thinking about it.
He does have 2 pair though. I mean,
he's deadly with his
2 pair. Yeah,
2 pairs is usually good.
He's
thinking about it, and he folds it. A good fold there from Ross on the river. I don't understand why he calls on the turn if he's going to fold that river, but a good fold in the end. So I have updated seating arrangement. It turns out they just moved round. So seat 1, starting from your middle left bottom, is Ross Higgins. Seat 2 is Rob Lewis. Seat 3 is Jamie McLaughlin. Seat 4 is Connor Hayden. Seat 5 is David Paul. Seat 6 is Mo. 7 is Alan Fezzle. And seat 8 is Aidan Cook. So
right,
we know
okay,
where they
cool,
are now.
Cool. That's good then. So, Ross, seat 1, yes, Ross the dealer in seat 1. And he's the dealer in this hand as well.
So action on seat 4. He folds onto King 5 of diamonds. Pass here. 10-3 of clubs.
Yeah.
From seat 6, and he will raise here.
Yep, he's going to run into the queens though in the big blind, but more on that in a second.
Which is
looks like we've got a call
3,
from the 5-6 as well on seat 8.
which is Aidan
So what
Cook.
do the queens do here?
And queens for the big blind for Connor Hayden. Sorry, Jamie McLaughlin. Jamie McLaughlin, sorry. And he just flats here. It looks like he just flats. He wants to see a flop. Board comes down 10 ace queen.
Is
So
that 2 sets of 3 hands?
both, all the pairs apart from 4s are flopped a set.
Yeah.
So queens flops middle set here. 10-3 and he leads out for 1,500 here. That's a big bet there.
Yeah.
What do you do with queens here? Do you just smooth call? I think
I think a
just
smooth
the
call
ace.
here. Well,
Ace on board.
you never know though. I mean, you've got the ace out there. You could repop it, I suppose. Another queen.
Quads.
Yeah,
Quads on the turn here for queens.
Yeah. Check.
Check, and he's going to have to bet the river here for 2,500. Running up with 10-3 here, I think he's going to get away from this, so no value for quads there, but sick-handed, he shows the quads. Quads.
He loves it. It's Jamie McLaughlin, new guy here. If that's not his first quads live, then he must be playing quite a bit. Yes, that's what the Q stands for.
Dem quads.
Quizzles.
Right. What's it?
It's stuff that we're not allowed
Is that
to
to
mention.
remind yourself what you're not allowed to do?
Yeah,
Wow.
we're not allowed to mention rape or racism, apparently. Sorry.
Well, I think another shout out is we got 5 girls playing last week.
Yeah.
Which is very impressive.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
For a very male-dominated society, that is
Yeah.
pretty good. So on to the next hand here. Actions on seat 5, and he just flat calls with the ace-queen under the gun. Flat call from Jack 7 of diamonds. Onto Queen Deuce. Fold. Pocket 6s for seat 8. And
Do you have the list of seats? 'Cause I'm
yeah, I'll keep the rest of the seats here so we can always hit. For Aidan Cook. A flat from Kings. No, sorry, a raise. A raise from Kings. Kings raises, and there's a flat from... Thank you. You carry on with the seat. All
right, cool. Well, I've got... we're not allowed to mention that, apparently, Zach. We'll get in trouble. We actually have it on our little notes. Our little notes here. I'm going to see if you can see it. There. See? Things we're not allowed to mention.
Not that it matters.
Yeah, so ace-queen folds. Oh, no, they're just looking at their hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we are 6 ways to the board here with 6s, kings, ace,
Boards,
queen,
ace high. But we've also 10 deuces flopped a flush draw. Jack 7's flopped a flush draw. Ace high, and then kings as well.
So if a diamond comes there, it could be interesting. Kings is going to lead into the pot. And,
in fact,
ace queen.
Everybody in this pot has a pair or a flush draw or...
Pot and jack. Oh, pair, yeah, jack.
Yeah, he has bottom pair.
A call from seat 5 of ace queen. And also a call from Jack 7 here.
I have, yeah. I've been showing them. I've been rubbing the cards
Turns
for
a 6, so 6 folded on the flop here, and
them.
he must be a bit pissed off there with that turn.
Yeah.
So checked on over to ace queen from kings, and he will lead on to Jack 7, who also has picked up a gut shot now. Or is it an up and down? An up and down. He's up and down with the gut shot, and he will flat call here.
Le monkey face. Yes. 10 deuce diamonds is going bust. Not if a 7 peels though.
Seat 2, which is the 10 deuce, just flats, and onto kings, who will also call. I think the action's back on the ace queen, and he will flat call the raise. So I went bet and call and then raise. So action to the river, and it's a jack on the river. So ace queen's got the check mark.
10 deuce thinks he has a straight, but he doesn't. Who's seat 2? Rob Lewis. No, it's Rob. It's fine.
David Paul.
Ross is pointing at things. Things must be bad. Jack 7 turns his hand over confidently.
Did it go any bets on that river?
No, I don't think so.
Right, there we go. That's So Ace Queen will pick up that pot. So a nice pot there for Ace Queen. I thought they said thingy, or was that before the stream started?
I have no idea. I thought he did.
Okay.
Must have busted last hand of the thing.
Okay.
Our information from Lucas Durney isn't very good at the moment.
Yeah.
He needs to sort his act out, and he will be watching the stream all the way through when he gets home. So Durney, sort it out.
So Aaron Goodall says he could fold kings on the flop there. He led out with the kings on the flop, and then it went call behind, and then a raise, or was it a raise and then call?
Yeah.
So I think you can get away from kings there, but I think the raise was so small, you're getting like 8 or 9 to 1 to make the call, which you're probably getting the odds to call on the flop to try and set mine anyway. And then once you not get any odds on the turn when he bets again, when you got like 8%, you get rid of it. Then.
Just fold, yeah.
So on to the next hand here. It looks like a raise from under the gun, which is a seat 6 with ace 3, a call from Queen Jack. Coming round to the big blinds with ace 9. Will he make a free bet here to squeeze it up? I don't mind a squeeze of ace 9 here. And he has made a small squeeze.
Durney's on another table. He will either be joining us later when he busts, or he'll be on this table.
So the board's going to come out, and the board is 5-7-8. 5-7-8.
Okay, so ace
Nobody
9
flops
has
a pair.
2 overs and a gut shot.
Usually in these sort of cases, the person who's most aggressive is going to take it down here. It checks around, 5 on the turn, pair in the board.
Yep, ace 9 ahead.
And
It's
lead out from
Tawny.
ace 9. I do like the lead there from ace 9. Queen Jack's going to raise it up here, make a bluff here.
Yeah, it's a tournament. It's the second league week that we've got going. About a 30-week league, so still in the early stages.
And ace 9 makes a good call there, a good call on the turn from ace 9. And the river's a jack, so Queen Jack gets there on the river after the check raise on the turn. I do like that move though there from c7. That is Alan Fezzle. So and he bets the river and he takes it down. So a bluff there, which he picked up equity on the river.
Fievel going west there with his.
Go west in your microwave.
Yeah, probably just smashing custard into his face. I thought that was you. Was that mashed potato, Zach? With a dragon fruit on your head.
So an aggressive raise there. So one to watch in seat 7, Alan Fezzle with that that raise on the turn there.
We are doing Twitch Player of the Year, by the way. So if you do want to vote for Alan Fievel or Fezzle, whatever you want to call him, give him the nickname Fievel.
Probably do it in week 3. We'll set up the poll because then we'll get a good idea of who's actually coming every single week. Big
Better shuffle. Yes, thank you, Brad.
So action on seat 7. Gets away from it, and a limp from 9-7 in seat 8, which is Aidan Cook. Fold from Ross, a raise from seat 2, which is Queen 10 suited, and a flat from Ace 9.
Now, Ross had a word with me before the tournament and said we weren't allowed to berate him anymore.
No more beration of
No,
Ross.
it hurts his feelings.
So difficult.
So I just told him to stop playing shit. It's as simple as that.
Flop comes out 9 deuce 6, so 9-7 goes into the lead here with top pair. Aidan Cook with 9-7 in seat 8.
Okay, what's the action? Ross is doing his pointy thing again.
A bet from 9-7 with Aidan Cook of 250 into a pot of about 7. A flat from seat 2 with Queen 10 suited. And a raise with Ace 9. Sorry, Ace 9's the one ahead. So and a flat from 9-7. Queen 10's going to see a turn as well. So 9-7 in bad shape here, needing a 7 to catch up. Queen on the turn for Queen 10 fishing
Queen
there,
10
and he
just,
picks it up.
Gets it.
Will Ace 9 go into defensive mode here? And it's checked around on the turn, and a 3 on the river. So Queen 10 with a check mark here. Everybody with equity. Bet out from 9-7. I think that's a flat. And can Ace 9 get away from it here? He does get away from the ace-9. A good fold there from seat 3.
Yeah.
That's Jamie McLaughlin. Good fold. And he shows the queen-10 to take down the pot.
And Rob Lewis takes it down.
So a good fold there from ace-9, I think.
Yeah. Other commentator students? No. No, former students. Question from Mosey.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we're sort of alumni. I'm a strange case, but Martin's alumni.
Yeah.
So.
I'm former chairman of the society. Simon came from a different society in a different university. He's got a job in Preston and wanted somewhere to play poker.
Yes, with these lovely gentlemen.
Yes. Ace-9 folded.
Yes, no, he folded, Brad. So a good fold. A good fold from Jamie McLaughlin there.
Who's the guy on the left, Zach, by the way? Are they... Is that Simon?
Me, on the left?
Yeah, student's father.
Oh, do I really look that old? Fucking hell.
It's because you just woke up.
I know, literally just got out of the shower about 10 minutes ago. Fucking hell. That's what you get when you set your alarm for 4:30 and then go to sleep. And then.
By the way, in seat 7, that is not pocket twos, that is queen deuce. The cards, all 4 corners have numbers on them. It's so that we can pick them up better.
So Ross getting shirty here with 5-6, raising it up. And it's called around. We've got ace-10, queen-9 and pocket 4s in the hand.
You're on the phone to player 1. You can tell him what happened 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. So we're it looks like it was raised to about 400 there. So I don't mind raising these suited connectors in early position because you basically flop nutty hands or flop nothing at all. So
who we got?
So we got a board of 4-9 Jack. So
Nine
Queen.
picks per second pair.
So no, fours have flopped a set again. So we're seeing a few sets today. So Kings have flopped a set, Ace have flopped a set, and now fours have flopped a set. And Queen 9 has a middle pair in seat 2, which is Rob Lewis. And it looks like it's a bet out actually from seat 3, which is Ace 10, and a raise from the button on seat 5, which is David Poole with the set. A flat call from Queen 9, and Ace 10 gets rid of it.
Strange call for the Queen 9.
Yes,
Multi-way.
King on the turn.
Picks
Queen
up a gut shot.
Picks up a gut shot, but I think his hands actually really got worse.
Yeah.
When a king comes on the turn, I think it hits a lot of his range. Things like King 10 and that sort of hand, which raises. Even like Queen 10, which had up and down, has now got there as well.
Who's he putting the pressure on? David Paul in seat 5.
It looks like it's
Checks again to see if he does have 4s.
It's a lead out from Queen 9, so playing it aggressively.
Rob Lewis.
Rob Lewis is playing this aggressively.
Yeah, it's David Paul. Oh, thank you very much, Zach.
Better call Paul. Pocket 4s.
It looks like a min raise.
And he gets rid of it instantly.
Yeah.
So I don't understand the lead out there from Queen 9.
Just flat.
Like, you just turn your equity into a bluff. It's the way the hand's played out. I think he has to have something decent there to at least see a river.
So what do you think of the whole table set up professionally? Everything's set up, we've got the whole card cams and everything, and then to put the flop, we actually have electrical tape.
Yeah, so professional. I've actually, hopefully it will come tomorrow, is a new table cam for you guys. Tell you a bit about that, which was donated by Connor Aces, which is Connor May Playfair. I don't know if you saw him playing last week and at the cash game. But he donated towards that, so we're going to have a new table cam for you guys. It's going to be a lot better quality, and it's also going to put a lot less strain on the laptop because it's a pre-encoded one. So I'm looking forward to getting that tomorrow.
Big Little Cat, which one of us do you want to add on? I
don't have Snapchat, so
I'm going to pretend I don't for this case.
I don't even know who Big Cat Little Cat is.
Yeah, neither do I. That's why I'm scared. But we can give him like Kieran's Snapchat or whatever.
Yeah, give him Kieran's Snapchat. We've got his phone, haven't we?
Yeah, it's Fitzy5, I think.
Right, so back to the action here. It looks like a raise from seat 3, which is Jack 3. A strange raise there under the gun.
Yeah.
Flat from seat 4 with King 9.
Earlier today we found out that Kieran's Tinder game was strong.
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
he's got a new match, so congratulations to him.
Yeah,
I hope it goes well in their life together.
Yeah.
And it looks like we're going to be 7-way to a pot here, unless Ross has messed up the dealing.
He's put 300. Is that 300?
I have no idea what's going on right now.
I think he's weighing up how much to put in greens.
So Ross in seat 1 with 5-4 of hearts. Because they've taken in all the chips. I have no idea what he's doing.
What's a robot? The Kieran or the actual match?
What odds do you give me, Brad?
That it's a real person. What, Kieran?
And a girl. First of all, what's the odds that it's a real person? Second one, is it a girl?
Yeah. You see, Kieran has been confused for a robot a couple of times.
Okay, we are 7 ways to a flop here. And the board comes out
4-4 deuce.
Deuce,
Them
4.
fours need sorting out.
So Ross flops trips, and also seat 8, which is Aidan Cook, flops trips with the better kicker. So Ross in trouble here, needing a lot to catch up.
Ross
6 on the turn.
Ross going to make those big folds. 6, yeah. Ace 6 has just hit the top.
2 people have got ace 6.
Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, who's
So we're going to see a lead from Aidan Cook with the ace 4 with trips. Ross flat calls behind. Flat call from ace 6.
Here comes Kieran.
And it looks like another call from a... Sorry, it looks like it's gone bet, call, and a raise from seat 2. Which is strange. I think you're only getting called by better hands here. So back round to Aidan Cook in seat 8 with the best hand here. And he's just going to smooth call. Playing it trappy here.
Matt Gray thinks someone's going to bust. Never underestimate Ross's ability to fold a big hand. just putting that out
So
there.
the river comes down at a jack. So ace
No help
4
for
with the check
anyone
mark.
there.
I don't know why 8-7 is still in this hand, but
You know, he had a good shot.
just fish for the gut shot on the river.
Yeah. Alan Fievel again.
So has it gone check round? It's gone check round on the river there. How strange is that? No value bet there from ace 4. You're missing out on value there.
Ross is the dealer, Brad. It's it's Mr. Gray sleeves.
I don't know how Ross checks as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Ross
wow.
had 5-4 of hearts.
So a check round on the river there.
Yeah. Ross was tutored by the late great Trevor Hedges, Benson and Hedges, Captain Call.
Seat 1 is Ross Quinney. So just go round again. So seat 1 Ross, seat 2 Rob Lewis, seat 3 Jerry McLaughlin, seat 4 Connor Hayden, seat 5 David Paul, seat 6 is Mull, and seat 7 is Alan Fezzle, and 8 is Aidan Cook. So
No, Trev's still alive, don't worry. So we actually have Kieran here.
yes,
So if anybody wants to lay the odds on the Tinder,
yeah, you got a new match on Tinder.
I know.
so if anybody wants to lay odds on Robot or not, then
Over and under.
So after this hand, I'm going to let Kieran come in for a bit because I'm going to go order some food because I'm starving. It looks like a flat call out of seat 4 here with Connor Hayden with the 9-10.
David Paul's picked up another pocket pair.
Is he going to flop another set?
Yeah,
here?
it's like this be the 4th set in a row or something.
Yeah, we've flopped so many sets. So a raise out of seat 5 from the jacks, and a flat call from 8-7, a flat call from ace 3, and it's background. I actually need to see a picture. Yeah, I know the kid. I don't know why. How does it go check round on the river?
Yeah.
Like, two
Especially
people
with
have
Ross
got
in the
top 2
hand.
pair, and like 2 people have trips. It's like, what's going on?
This table and the conversation me and Ross had earlier about him playing has gone to his head. And
Yeah.
that's it. It's messed with his game, and
So
now
it
he just
actually
doesn't
looks
want to lose
like a
any
free
chips.
bet out there with 8-7, and then a 4 bet from jacks. Back round to ace 3, and he is going to looks like he's going to make the call here in position.
Ace 3, so that's Alan Feisel and David Paul with the yaks.
So jacks with an ace 3 heads up to the flop here. Board comes 8-6 deuce, so jacks still way out in the lead here. Action over, checks over to ace 3 who leads out for 2k. Jacks must be liking his hand right now, and he's just going to make the smooth call.
Would you like the smooth call there?
I do like the smooth call. 8 on the turn. Again, I don't see many 8s in this guy's range when he's called a 4 bet pre, so I'm pretty happy with my hand right now.
Reached out for 4k there.
What I would be worried about now is some hand like queens or kings, which is
bigger
just
hand,
smooth
4
call.
bet pre. It's
But I think with jacks on this sort of board, and
has he reshipped all in there?
it looks like he did ship, and so a ship there from seat
We
5,
need our all in button.
which is David Paul, and I'll go and sort that out in a second.
Yeah, so we're
If
going to
you
make
it.
Kieran, he's going to make an all-in button, so we're just going to tilt that There he is with his expert making skills.
And I will see you guys in a bit, so you're going to need that.
Okay, thank you,
And I'll
Simon.
in between.
Okay, cool. I'll move up, and Kieran, you're going to join me.
Right, I need some food. I'm hungry.
Yeah, do you want to make this
Yeah, give it.
So you're feeling better today, Kieran? You were looking a bit worse for wear on Saturday.
Let me go around the side.
Oh, right, okay. What's the blind levels at the moment?
100, 200, I think it was.
1, 2, yes. Okay, so what we got here?
Hello, people.
So the button is on seat 8, and it looks like it's been limped in seat 3 with ace 9. Seat 5 is folded on seat 6 with ace jack. It looks like they've raised. I'm not sure if they've raised.
Don't know.
Looked like they might have raised 6.
Going 5 ways to this flop.
5-all getting tarped hard, yes. Yes, 5-all has been the most active. His name's Alan Faisal, but the Twitter crowd have taken to him, and he's now 5-all.
5-all, yep, nice.
Yep.
Because he flopped set, I'm guessing.
I don't know.
That's what I call him.
Oh, right, okay.
Ace high board here, ace jack in the lead. And it looks like it's gone check round, bet from ace jack, and a call from the seat 2, which is Rob Lewis. And a call from ace 9 as well in seat 3. On to the turn.
Expect lots of 5-all on the FB page.
Nice. 6 clubs on the turn. Queen 9 looking to bluff this hand. I've not seen anything of Rob Lewis, so I don't know how he plays, but looks like he's aggressive. This is not going to work out for him though. Betting into 2 made aces. The clubs may scare, but I don't think ace jack can fold here. Be interesting to see a club on the river and a bet from the small blind.
Okay, so you bust.
Yep, I'm
Okay,
bust.
we'll talk about that after this hand.
6 on the river, so queen 9 for queen high right now. And it's gone check check, and ace jack is going to show him the winning hand. Nice pot there for is it David Paul? Nice. Ship it queen 9. Yeah, I want to see a ship there. I want to commit to the three street bluff.
So how did you bust? Why 100, 200?
Yeah, I busted 100, 200. I flopped top pair, ace king on a king eye board. I see bet. Simon was floating me with 8s.
Steedman, yeah.
Yeah, Simon was floating me with 8s, and then they got a cold call from the big blind. The board's king 10 5, 2 hearts. So I see bet 2 callers, and then the turn's like a deuce. Check. I bet again. Simon called again. Another call from the big blind, and the river was an 8. Oh no, not an 8. A 7. Oh. River was a 7, so the big blind obviously gets there with king 7. So he leads into me, and I just call, and it cripples me down to like 20 big blinds, and then I get it in next hand against him 8s vs king.
Alright,
so cool. that's the story there.
Cool. So in this hand we've got queen 9 against 8s.
You commentators want a job.
I've already got a job. Kieran might want a job though. I mean,
yeah, I'll take a job.
Yeah, what's the job doing? Okay, well, do you want? Okay, can we get Faisal to look at the above cam during the break? Can we get him? Can we get him to look down into the
seat cam?
Okay, if we get him to look down into the
that.
seat cam, it'll won't appear for another 10 minutes, so it's a good reason.
Want to know who I'm rooting for?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so who's actually in this hand? They're keeping the cards off the.
Oh, we lost the camera.
Yeah, it looks like we lost the cam.
I'm going to have to go sort that out. That looks like it is seat 4.
Yes.
I'll be right back.
Sorry about this.
It'll come back in 10 minutes.
Okay, so get Fievel to give us a thumbs up and a look down his camera. He's seat 7.
Seat 7.
Ah, brilliant. Nice one, big cat, little cat. Okay, so Kieran has gone to sort out seat 4. Don't worry, Zach. It's probably like Glenn or something. So don't worry. So action is on. Button is on seat 2. So we're on seat 4, which the camera isn't working. So you can play this hand blind. Seat 5 is going to call with 9-10 off. Seat 6 folds. Round to Ace Jack in seat 7, who raises to 600. Seat 8 and seat 1 quickly get out of the hand, as does seat 2 and seat 3. Back round to the 10-9 of seat 5. And he calls. So board Ace King Deuce, 2 hearts, and Ace Jack's flop top pair, 10-9 nowhere near, backdoor flush draw. 6 on the turn, looks like it's going to check. And 10-9 leads out for 500 or 600. Either that or he's led out for 200 and it's been raised to 6 because he put out 1 chip. Upgrades that we're going to make to the table: we might have a dealer cam coming soon. Also, a little bit more noise coming from the table. Last time we tried it, we had quite a lot of feedback. And Ace Jack takes it down. So, as mentioned before, Miles Flanagan won last week. He's currently sitting at the top of the leaderboard with 200 points. Second place, Matt Challoner with 135, and Kieran, who was just on commentary with me, he's sitting third in the league at the moment with 100 points. Kieran managed to get to third actually last week with no knockouts at all. So that's pretty good for him. Oh no, sorry, he got 2 knockouts. Which is not very many for somebody who came third. So I'll do a points breakdown for how Miles got 200 points. He got 2 points for turning up, same every week. He knocked out 6 people with white chips, so he got 12 points for that. He knocked out 2 people with red chips. He knocked out 2 people with red chips, so he got another 10 points. So that's 24 points. And then he got 28% of 630 points. 630 points came from the 63 players last week, and they were all worth 10 points each. So he got 28% of that, which came to 176.4. Added all together, 200.4 points. Sorry, it was Matt Challoner actually who came second, and he got 2 knockouts. One of them was a bounty. I'm guessing it was Kieran. Yep. Kieran has returned.
C4 will be back working in 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, we won't get C4 back until another 10 minutes. But you can play the guessing game, you know.
Yeah,
like Jack Link's wildcard hand.
That's the one. The Jack Link wildcard.
And did you tell Fievel to look down the camera for his fans?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
he said he was. The rest of the table wasn't happy that he was the Twitch.
Oh yeah, I imagine Ross was very upset. Can we get some love for Bobby Charlton in here?
When he looks down, you know who we mean.
Yes. Oh, Slade's here. PokerStar Slade.
Oh,
Poker
nice.
Star Slade, the man from America.
I heard he deleted Simon Bailey off Facebook.
Yeah, the Jacqueline wildcard.
Yeah.
He deleted Simon Bailey from Facebook.
Yeah. Apparently they fell out. Somebody was signed into Simon Bailey's account and might have said some nasty things to him.
Oh no.
Yep, he should have signed out. That's all I'm saying.
Was it you?
Yeah. It was me.
Okay,
I told him later. I told him later though. So, did you get a friend request off Slade?
Yeah, you fucking bastard. Yeah, but you got the typical emotional.
I know.
Why did you delete me?
He's in the chat now.
Yeah. Right, Slade, yeah, what's the
Typical emotional response.
That's funny.
Burying myself in deeper.
Sorry, Slade, but if you want to see him, then get a flight over. Okay, looks like we've actually got an all in here. I think we missed it.
What is it? Is it 6-5?
Is all in tribal death?
Oh well, we're sorry we missed the all in.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But if you wanted professional Twitch streaming, you should have gone somewhere else. To be fair.
Definitely. None of this blurry losing whole camera business.
Yeah, we've got a professional setup with duct tape and everything, well, electrical tape, and Yeah, I think it works pretty well, and we get quite a few
what we
commentators
spent.
on.
What?
Was that 5-0?
I don't think so.
I think it might have been. He seems to have stacked all his chips out in different colours.
Wait, what seat's 5-0 in?
He's in seat. Sorry, it's over there. I think. No, it's not. It's here.
Seat 7.
Seat 7.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
it's this guy here.
All right. What?
Is it this guy?
I thought it was this guy. Seat 7.
Oh, I might have told. No, it wasn't. No. I got the right guy. Yeah, I got the right guy to do it. It's
Okay.
fine. It's fine. Seat 7. Yeah. One. Oh. Yeah, I did. Sorry, it's because we've changed the camera around today, so then we can actually get a dealer sitting. Like, if you notice the two bottom.
You
whole
get
cams
Ross's
are-
sexy sleeves in there.
Yeah, where Ross's right arm is now. The gap between the whole cams are a tiny bit bigger than the opposite side of the table. So
Was that your voice breaking?
yeah, it was actually.
Yeah.
And I'm just coming back from a flu, you see.
All right. Yeah. Oh, your balls have dropped, one of the two.
Yeah, that way.
Okay, so do you want to read out the list of the thing we're not allowed to mention at the bottom there?
I got Ross to add that.
Yeah, okay.
So there will be no more racism or anything of that sort on this channel, and no talk of rape.
No more. There wasn't any in the first place.
Oh, was there not?
No,
Well,
I
just
don't think
making
so.
sure. Just making sure.
No, there was a few sexist comments.
Yeah, none of that. None of that. We're not a fan of that.
No, we
All
want,
here for poker.
we want the girls to come back. We got 5 last week, which is almost 10%.
Nice. Is that actual Twitch rules?
We don't know.
Well,
it's just
it's
being
moral,
nice for society.
moral rules, really.
Yeah. I mean,
We have morals, Brad.
until we have Glenn on the stream.
Yeah,
we've
and-
got morals.
Yeah.
So
Or until we've had like 5 pints, and then
out the window.
they slip.
So we can see James Bailey sitting 5th in the league. What do you think of him?
James Bailey, he's on the committee. He's
Yeah.
my
How's he doing?
public relations. I don't know. Well, he got you lot in the chat, I think, but other than that, he doesn't post anything anywhere, and I hate him.
So as if he'll watch this anyways.
No, I know.
Yeah. If you want to send a message to Lucas Durney right now, what would it be? Because we know he's going to go home and watch this all night.
Oh right, a great job by the way, like doing everything for us that my committee won't do for me. Top lad. You never seat 4 cards.
Yeah. C4's cards are coming in about
Yeah.
5 minutes. Where the camera went down. So just
Yeah, Durney never lets me down. Durney's a
Jack
top
Hunt's
lad.
wildcard hand and all that kind of stuff. It's actually the Carlsberg. We were sponsored by Carlsberg at one point.
Was it actually? I didn't even know about that.
Well, we got the tables given by them, so I assume that counts as sponsorship in a way.
Nice. And then we cut holes in them. Nice.
Yeah. So I bought Jack Deuce 3, and I have no idea what the action is. I can see King 7, and I can see 8 7, and I can also see Ace King of Hearts. So Ace King of Hearts got a flush draw and the other cards.
And we have the
So it's
sweat
like that's
with
a winning.
C4.
Oh yeah, and there's the nut flush there for Ace King,
In position with the biggest stack.
Yeah.
Looks like there's about 3K.
and he's going to lead it
3K in the pot, and he's going to lead for really small.
about 600. That isn't it?
Yeah, looks about 600.
The felt that was cut out is actually tucked under the table.
Yeah.
I would post a photo, but I can't be bothered.
So basically, we just cut a little like.
So 7-8 called here. 7-8's called the turn.
Yep. Drawing dead.
River makes no difference, and
A bet of 1,000
1,000
into like
4K.
4,000. Yeah. So this is a really small bet, and it might see the seat 7 pay him off, but we know you can fold them.
You're looking for the seat
Yeah, I'm
numbers.
looking
There
for
you
his
go.
name. Oh, it's Alan. It's
5-0.
It's 5-0. Go on, fold him 5-0. That's 5-0. Go on, 5-0. 5-0, fold him.
Jesus of Chaos is Simon Bailey.
Oh, nice.
And did he fold them? I think he chucked them.
Did you fold him? Sure. No, put it down. Oh, look, I think he might have lost 1,000. Oh, he did. He did fold them. All right, fair enough. Nice. He had 8s, not 5s, so
Yeah, he had.
must have got to fold them.
Cool.
Nice. On to the next hand here.
Yeah. So, is there anything else that you want to? I mean, I've mentioned a few things so far,
here.
but yeah. Just pick a few things off the little notes that I wrote.
Chairman came third. What's all that about? Chairman came third. Nah, I'll let somebody else. It's 5-0. I'll have my seat here cheering. Nice.
Yeah.
Good to see that. That's what we want.
I want to see how far he goes now. I'm not going to be able to go home now because I'm going to have to see.
Can we have an ass fival in the break?
Yeah, do you want to get him in the break?
Yeah, sure, why
cool.
not?
I'll get him in.
Twitch hero, Twitch Player of the Year.
Yeah,
contestant.
vote in soon. If you guys start a big enough campaign, I'm sure, if he lasts that long, we'll try and keep him.
Yeah, we'll try and keep him, definitely. When he rewatches the stream, I don't know how he can not come back. Like, we'll just make him into a hero. So, it looks like seat 2, which is Rob Lewis, has opened King 6 Undergun +1. He's been called by the wild card at seat 4. And the small blind has also come along with Queen 10 of diamonds.
Sorry, Brad, we can't give him the trophy now. Ross might have a late resurgence of people that love him.
Yep.
So seat 4's still in the hand. This is interesting.
Yep. So we don't know what seat 4 has, but Queen 10's missed, and King 6 has also missed. But, it's been checked round on the flop.
Yep, 2 on the turn.
And check from Queen 10.
I'd like to see an ace 4 here. He's going to lead the 2.
Yep, nice. He's definitely got ace 4.
So what has he got? Come on,
spades.
Brad, Zach, Quinny, Bob, Gray. What has he got?
I'm rooting for ace 4 of spades right here.
Right, we need seat 2 to call, and he
No.
folds. We're never going to know.
Never going to know.
No.
That information's lost now.
Clear eyes, tiny mouse hands, can't lose. Yeah. Ace 4, please.
Ace 4. Ace 4 of spades. Oh, Queen Jack. Nice.
The range of Matt Gray. Was it a top 40 hand?
Yeah. It's got to be a top 40 hand.
Is it in Matt Gray's top 40 though? And is
the top 40 for Matt Gay the same as the top 40 for everyone else?
No. So Jesus of Chaos, what did you get to eat? And would you be able to do the Matt Gray takeaway challenge? Do you reckon?
What is
Gray, top 30. Can you remind us what the Matt Gray takeaway challenge was, please? Gutshot Gray.
Well, if you can remember, you might as well tell
I can't
you
actually
can't.
remember.
Oh,
No,
right,
it was just something from when I first started in the society.
Takeaway challenge. Ooh.
He's thinking about it. Matt Gray is now a runner.
He's now
Okay.
hungry as well.
Yeah. Okay, so 7-8 suited is limped.
Yep.
And we've got another limp from Ace-8.
And a raise.
Raise from 9-10.
Yep.
From Mo.
Yep, Mo.
5 folds. Over to Jack-8.
Tosses them.
Oh, Jack-7, sorry.
Seat 8 with Jack-7 as called? Or is he... Yep, called. And the 2 limped have also called. And we're going to go 4 ways to this flop. 12-inch pizza, mixed kebab, and a double cheeseburger and chips.
The Matt Gray takeaway challenge.
In under 30 seconds.
Okay, board 4 King 10. Fucking hell.
Mo being the aggressor with 9-10 here in seat 6.
He's in the lead, isn't he?
Yep. Looks like it. And he's going to see-bet.
What do you think of Mo's play? I've never seen him play really. I didn't turn up much last year. So you were here all last year.
Yeah. He first turned up Roper Poker, which we did last year. I remember him being really enthusiastic about the game and wanting to learn straight from the bat. So I actually just sat him down and just taught him the basic rules. It's a true story. And he didn't learn awesome, but he knows what he's doing. And I just taught him just to be aggressive, which I think is a key thing in all poker.
Okay, we had a quick call from the Ace-8.
And he's turned a flush draw.
Yeah. And a good shot.
And a good shot.
Lower end of the good shot.
Yep, and he's going to keep betting, which I like to see, and he's going to take that pot down pretty comfortably. Ace-8 can't really contest there.
And Mo takes down a pot.
Yep, that's what we like.
Yep. So the button is now on Aidan Cook in C8. Small blind is Ross Higgins, and the big blind is Rob Lewis.
Yep.
Is that a roper poker? Roper poker?
Roper Poker. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I don't know who came up with that name, but it was terrible.
Roper.
We've actually moved to the coin exchange now, Brad. It's much better. They give us so much more free stuff. Free champagne, free hot dogs. What else we get?
Exactly
free
what you want
pool.
when you play poker. Okay, say Kangol.
Kangol.
I don't know why Quinny just said that. Quinny number 3. The third best Quinny.
Is that actually Quinny?
Yeah.
Alright, it's probably Ahmed.
We're not allowed to insult the people anymore.
Of course we are.
Yeah, of course we are.
Assembly.
Yes, yeah, not
Yeah.
the Quran exchange, it's assembly.
Yeah, it is assembly. And we got all upstairs to ourselves, and it's actually well lit, so we don't have to play poker in the
After
pitch
dark.
black. Yeah.
Oh, you missed the joke!
I thought it was too obvious.
Please. Right, okay, so what we got here, we seem to have 2K in front of seat 5 with King Queen.
Yep.
Has he been taking tips off you on how to, play King Queen?
Yep, just keep raising. Whatever the bet is in front of you, just double it and add a bit more. That's how I play King Queen.
Okay.
How bad can it be, right?
I like the all-in triangle, by the way.
Oh, yeah, the all-in plane. The all-in pre-made plane.
Okay, so we've got Ace 3-4.
Ace high board. King Queen should see bet this board. Corn exchange guys loved it, but it's not. It's going to go check because is he going to go check?
I don't know. Fivel's got the Queen Jack, and we're all scared from him here.
I'd love to see Five will just bet this when check 2. But hopefully, C5 will see bet this board. It is an ace high board, and you should be see betting it. We are going to see a continuation for 1500, and let's see if Five will float with Queen High and backdoor hearts. Toss some Five. Discipline there. Discipline from Five. I like that.
Takes his place.
Right. Cool. He's got lovely hands. He sure does.
Yeah.
Especially when they're groping you.
What?
What?
Right. Okay. So this is about the time that you're going to come in and sort out the camera. Seat 4 is working again.
Yeah, seat
so
4
you must have just had a word with him.
Yeah, that's me, by the way. Just fixing the stream, lads. Yep.
Everybody's waving to you guys because they want to be like Fivel.
This is the Twitch high five of the year.
Yeah.
But there we go.
And it looks like we don't have anybody looking down the cameras.
I told him. I said, look down the cameras. Twitch love you.
Yeah.
Should be seat 7.
He's contemplating it.
Contemplating it. Nope.
He's a bit embarrassed.
I think I'll walk away at this point.
Yeah. Be like Roy. Be like Roy.
Nice. So, any of you in the chat that was watching the cash game that we did on, was it Saturday? Was anyone watching the cash game, and what were your thoughts on that? Did you like that? Did you not like that? I'm currently in two minds whether to run the same thing again this Saturday, but if it's something that you like, then we can book the atrium out and the boom stand for the overhead camera and everything out. But yeah, that's completely up to you guys. I don't mind either way. It's not like I have loads of uni work to do or anything.
Don't worry, Simon will sort it out.
Right. Anyway, limp under the gun from seat 4 with ace 9. And folded round to seat 8, which is Connor with king queen. Who's going to put a raise in? Nice. I like it. That's how you play
like
king
anybody
queen.
playing king queen and raising.
Difficult to follow, Kieran, to be honest. Alright, well, we'll try and improve that. I hope you like the clarity of the cards today. I think they look a lot better. The batteries in the lights that we use underneath have been changed, so you can actually see the cards. It looks like it's been a call from the small blind and big blind, and the limp under the gun. Well, from Ross's right arm, it goes seat 1, seat 2, seat 3, seat 4.
Yeah, it basically where the seats are, it goes up.
Around.
So yeah,
Way around.
The board's in the bottom of the middle. Surely that's clear for you.
Yeah, it should just go around clockwise from where Ross is sitting, which is
seats go up.
Yeah.
Seats go down.
Just go up the left hand side and down the right hand side. The board's come 6-10-4, and it's gone all in. Oh no! And there's an all in here. Ace 4 v King 10. It's on the turn. King 10's throwing his arms around.
Yeah, napkins on the table.
9 on the river. Is that a genuine napkin? No, that's our all in plane. That's not quite been folded properly.
Is that him?
What?
No.
Is this one?
No, it's-
This one?
Yeah.
We have a new player.
Okay, so who's eliminated?
C3.
Aiden C4.
Oh yeah, C4. Sorry. Yep.
C4. Aiden Cook has been eliminated. We'll be getting a new player, Joe Watt.
Joe who?
Joe Watt. He was on the feature table last week, making another appearance.
Yep. He also final tabled the Sunday Million 2 weeks ago. No, he didn't. He didn't final table the Sunday Million. Nope. Don't even think he knows what the Sunday Million is, but yep.
He will by the end of the year. He'll be playing the Storm.
Yep.
Yep, it's JJ Watt. Yep. It's Joe Watt. What have we got? And who's it on? And help me. Looks like the big blind has Ace King, so we'll start. Or no?
Yeah, no, Ace King's under the gun. And
Ace King's under the gun.
it's
Okay,
gone
Ross
flatted
sort out
from
to do
Queen
the
8.
button.
Flatted from Queen 6, and flatted from Seat 8 with Ace 5, and flatted from Seat 2 on the button with Jack 10. Looks like we're on. Ace King's in the big blind. Oh, you're right. So Ace King's going to raise here. Or it should do. Yep. Ace King has made the raise to 3,000.
Okay.
Action is on Seat 6 with Queen 6 of spades. Let's see how out of line Mo wants to get with this hand. Nope, not at all.
C8 with Ace 5.
Who's probably going to call?
It's flat in.
It looks like it's a big raise, so this is going to be a very small SPR for all you poker fans out there.
There is enough lads from the society that would play the Storm. Yes. Okay, board 6-7-9.
Yep, 6-7-9. Ace King has the best hand.
Just check.
But check on the flop. Decides not to see better low board, which isn't too bad. And it's gone check from Ace King on the turn, and Ace 5's going to take a stab at this with a gut shot and Ace High.
We have about 5 guys that can tie their own shoes. Rest wear Velcro, so
Yeah, it's makes life easier, really.
yeah.
That's me included. I'm a Velcro kid. Ace King is going to call this all in on the turn. Wow, that is huge. Like, he puts him on exactly his hand, and now Ace 5. Oh, he calls all in for his tournament life. So Ace 5 will lose a lot of chips if there is not a 5 or an 8 on this river.
Uh-oh.
We have Ace 5
Against Ace King.
Ace King, and
On a jack high board with no pairs.
just a 5 or an 8.
It's King on the
There's
river.
a King, so Ace
Nobody
King will
busts,
snap off.
but C8 has lost a lot of chips for what
Yeah.
looked like no real reason.
Well, he should be getting him to fold Ace King on that turn, I think. But obviously Ace King has other ideas. I like the stab on the turn when you've been checked twice.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. He just made a really good call there, and there's nothing you can do. If you are going to call a pot with Ace 5 in position after being 3-bet, you're going to have to take
Yeah,
a
you'd have to
stab.
knuckle down and stab it.
Yeah, you're going to have to take a stab at some point. So I do like that, but a bit unlucky he got called there. Ace King is probably one of the hands he's trying to get to fold, which obviously beats his. Ship it.
Guys in the chat box, you take up Zach Tuck's offer.
So action is on Seat 1 with Ace 4, who is Seat 8 as limped with Deuce 3, and Ace 4 is called. Ace 9 looks like he's raised, and action's on 8 Jack on the button. Fold there from Seat 4, and action's on the small blind, Jack 8, looks like. And yep, we're going to see a call from Jack 8.
It's always big, yeah.
Oh, Martin, turn your phone off.
Yeah, sorry for that.
We have a call from the original limper Deuce 3 and a call from Ace 4. So Ace 9 in Seat 1 is David Paul, and he's going to be the pre-flop progressor on this flop, which is 6-7 Jack. Action is on Seat 4 with Jack 8. Is that a check? Looks like a check. Oh no, Jack 8's bet with top pair. Fold, 2 quick folds, and ace-9 now. He's going to peel one here.
Apologies, I'm just trying to sort something out here.
Yeah, it's fine. Ace-9 picks up a gut shot along with his ace-high. Jack-8, he's going to continue his betting. Bet's really small on this turn. Almost like begging for a call from ace-9. Which I think... Oh no, ace-9. Decides to let it go. Maybe doesn't understand like the full depths of pot odds, but I think you can peel once more there, especially when you pick up equity on the turn.
I've just noticed we have Connor Aces in the chat.
We do have Connor Aces in the chat. All you need is 800 FPPs to upgrade that napkin.
I can't put you in because you've pulled yourself out of it before. I'll try and find a way, don't worry.
What? Right, cheers. Just bring us one in.
Okay.
Awesome. So there will be a break in about 10 minutes, from what I've been told by the legend that is Lucas Downey, that always helps the society out.
Yeah.
For the last 10 years now? Or is it more?
5, 6, something like that.
About 50 or 60 years now he's been helping the society.
Always a chairman's bridesmaid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we love him. And we would never want to kick him out, unlike the horrible chairman that was here last year. Not naming any names. Brad.
Yeah.
Um,
He's welcome back for alumni though, isn't he?
yeah, alright. I can't say no to Brad.
Yeah. If we had like an entire chairman's table at the alumni,
That would be good. That would be
so
interesting.
do you reckon you could get 9 chairmen to turn up? I mean, most of them still live in
Well,
Preston and hang around
I don't
here
know
anyway.
many of them. I know like 4. I know you, Glenn.
I think the best person to ask is Zach and Brad Green, because they would get everyone sorted and
Yeah,
do
yeah.
all the work for you, really.
That'd be good. That I'd say maybe have a chairman sit and go as a separate event.
Chairman tournament.
Nice. Sorry, I missed the action here. You're King 6-9 Deuce and Jack 5 on a Deuce 6-7 board. Looks like it's gone check, bet, call from Jack 5. Half a piece reach. Yeah, sorry, I don't know why I was.
Was he a helmet? The previous chairman? Possibly. Yeah, we get pizzas now. It's no longer, for people that were around back in Zach Tuck's day, they'll remember...
Half a pizza each, boys. Half a pizza each.
Yeah, people back in Zach's day will remember that we didn't actually get stuff like this in Riley's. We got like warmed up sausages on a radiator.
Yep.
So, yeah, thank you.
So we'll do, I do a hand, you eat a slice. You do a hand, I eat a slice. I
Great.
think that
Chip butties for 5 years in a row is pretty hard to handle.
it's pretty dry as well. Like the driest. Looks like we had another all in. And seat 8 looks like he got eliminated in that hand. Seat 8 got eliminated, am I right? Seat 8 got eliminated. So, yeah, look, seat 8's got no chips.
Connor Hayden?
No, seat 4. It must have been seat 4. Yeah, so seat 8. Yeah, sorry, my bad. So, seat 8 will be Adam Cook, who just got eliminated then. And he'll be replaced by... Who's going to be replaced by?
Him.
Sorry, Connor.
Jordan Spence.
I mean, we can do a little bit of old-timer speech about you, since you are actually properly retired now.
Do you want an interview?
I love an interview. It was actually
by the
seat
way.
3, which... Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, my God. Seat 3 is...
Jamie McLaughlin.
Wait, was it seat 3 busted or seat 2? Oh, seat 7 busted.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Faisal busted.
When?
Guys,
I may have a special surprise.
When?
Faisal busted. Yeah, seat 7. Look, he's gone.
That's seat 8.
That's... No. What?
It's still the same person there.
Oh, it's not Faisal. Who is it? Adam Cook? No.
Connor, not Connor. It's on this one. It's on the other sheet. Yeah.
I got so many things crossed off my sheet here. Right, who's seat 8? Seat 8 is Connor Hayden.
Yeah.
Is it now or is it who bust?
Seat 3's Faisal.
You
He's
do
gone,
this.
isn't he?
You do this. I can't concentrate with pizza in front of me, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'm confused.
Yeah, just do this hand, it's fine. Ah.
It looks like Fievel has gone in seat 3. It was seat 3 the whole time. We just had the wrong sheet in front of us.
Damn it. I knew it. But we do have Faisal to interview about...
That's also wrong, actually. I've got the wrong sheet there as well. It's this one that was in front of you.
I'll do.
Yeah, so Alan Faisal is actually joining us here now.
How long ago did you post?
Huh?
How long ago did you post? No, not yet. How long ago did you post?
It was like
you just passed on that.
Oh, well, sorry.
Yeah,
Alright, cool.
yeah,
Right,
that's
yeah.
what I've
So
been
we have Faisal to talk about his bust out hand. There you go, my man.
There we go.
Hey, can I clarify that my name is not Faisal? It's actually Alan, but you can call me Faisal. That's my new nickname.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's Fievel.
And why is his nickname Faisal?
Because they can't say my actual name.
What's your real name?
Alan.
Alan Fazic.
Faisic.
Fazic. Like I'm going for a
Fievel.
phase, and I've got itch. Or
Hello.
face itch. Hello.
I feel like I should say hi to the people. Who's on the chat? Is there anyone I like?
But yeah.
I'm going to be replaced by Carmel now.
Oh no! Don't replace. I'm leaving. I'm still in.
We need to eat.
But I had a decent start, but then like, I just got a bit carried away.
That night.
I lost my chips.
Yeah, they're saying you're very pretty.
Oh,
Oh.
he's so pretty. Who's the kid?
That's jokes. Some
Well,
Bosnian.
at least someone got called pretty on it. I'm not
Yo,
offended at all.
Alan Boxage. That's a fucking joke.
Are you
Hello
Bosnian?
guys. Yeah. My parents Bosnian. I was born there. And yeah, it's all good.
Hi,
But
Brad.
yeah, basically we had a conversation before I went out. Everyone was saying deuces never loses.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I was
Simon
like-
Stephen then, yeah?
Well, I've got deuces here, so I might as well shove all in. Guy called and someone's got aces here. Who's this? Seat 2.
Seat 2. It's probably on one of these lists somewhere. Unfortunately, I can't find it.
I assume it's one of those ones. I can't follow
These
it.
comments make me laugh.
No.
Oh, and
It looks like they took it with them. There we go.
Cheers, guys.
Rob Lewis.
Rob Lewis. Ooh.
Oh right, yeah, seat 2, Rob Lewis.
You have to engage.
Yeah, you have to follow the action and then tell them.
Well, you could just engage with the with the fans. So your hair is so full and healthy. How do you keep it like that?
What do you use?
I don't know. I don't actually wash my hair that much.
But like, what shampoo do you use? Do you condition? Do you condition
Well,
twice?
basically,
or-
what shampoo? When I do use shampoo, it's like every second day. I won't like.
That's good, yeah. Instead of just a minute, yeah.
So like,
It won't get dry then, will it?
Come on,
yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Keep.
But I
the questions
recommend
coming.
it's called some tea tree stuff.
Ooh.
It's
So
quite nice.
yeah, when you're treating it, you're treating it like.
yeah,
Oh,
it's quite prestige.
Who's the Irish lad?
Who's Irish?
Is that
lad?
me?
Love you too, man. Love you too, CFC bread.
Quinny said, "Kate, you still love my hair."
What?
Quinny.
Yeah, Quinny's got fantastic hair.
I feel offended. Talking about
Oh yes, Ben. Oh, my little brother's there.
Your little brother.
Bendy's.
Oh, hi.
Hi,
Hello,
Ben.
Brother. Alan, it's me, Ben. What else is going on in this?
It looks
The
like
action. You see two. Oh, there's some raisin and Colin. Some pizza.
So is my new name Fievel then? Is that my new name?
Fievel.
Fievel.
Fievel. I like that. Fievel.
How do you spell Fievel?
Yeah,
Fievel.
like the mouse.
What is that picture, Ben? What is it? what are you doing? What?
Oh look, it's Slade. Hello, Slade. I hope you're enjoying the US of A. Potato.
So random.
So did you just get knocked out?
Yeah, no, basically I went all in with deuces because
They never lose, but they do.
yeah, they do. They did.
Mm.
They did really bad. To full house. But it was fun. I had a fun day. Like earlier in the day, I was doing quite well. Quite a good stack.
Did you get a really big stack and then you just called majority of hands and then you lost and then you slapped it
Now,
off?
what happened? I was trying to bluff this guy, but he had ace 3.
Mm.
And I was just, it was such a blatant, stupid bluffing. So I was literally just chucking away my chips, and he went all in. I just had to fold. I was trying to make him fold, but
I'm disappointed in you as well.
yeah, disappointed. I know it was. It was just stupid.
Zach
Yeah.
wants you to enter him. Harmel's getting jealous.
I am. No, I can never get this kind of on the
The thing is, I knew you had. I thought you had. I didn't think you had pocket nines though. Yeah, are you buzzing too? What's this guy?
Has the bust out been shown on this already?
I think so, unless that's him in
Okay.
the corner there.
I don't know. We have Mo though back, and he was on the feature table.
Yeah, I saw
One of my
Mo.
favourite people in society. He's Metaplast level 4 today.
Oh
hasn't
right, yeah, he had Jack at the time. Oh, the ace free hand. Oh, thank you. Yeah. He told me eventually though. Yeah. Like, what can I do? There was no. I was hoping to match an ace. No, I didn't. It was dead board.
he?
I could have like gambled on an ace coming on the river,
Yeah.
but it's not
Yeah, it
the
was like
risk
that.
I was willing to take. I was kind of hoping for a better card later on.
Like the little one. There's a lot more pizza.
How come you guys ain't getting a stream?
Pardon?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I mean pizza. I'm already getting offended on the chat by my looks anyway. So
How do you get them pictures up, Ben? What is that?
how you made you?
Oh, are you mad you lost that? No, I'm pretty mad. I'm pretty
We'll be
mad.
back next week.
Yeah, well, I'm here. I'm here every time. I do not
Don't make
miss.
that kind of commitment.
I do not miss Poker Society at all. On Mondays and Tuesdays every time.
Cool.
Oh, there's a starter back here.
The Amotes.
Notes. Oh. Little brother then, yeah?
Yeah. He's year 7 now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Official. Oh yes. The official Alan emoji. I like that.
that's what Brad's just been searching for. Oh, look at Connor.
When the break is finished, Mr. Aces, Weatherall, whatever your name is.
Should be not. I've got a list here.
They must know us busted out because nobody broke down the real names.
All right. Well, Mo busted out. Big Mo.
Spoiler alert.
Mavira.
I think he's still in the hand. I can see his.
Oh my
Lovely
bad.
I love his hands at the top
Oh,
corner.
He said that to me. He was like, "Look out for my hands in the stream," and I was like, "I'll look up your sexy backhands."
I think I said 8 here. Seat 5.
And he laughed.
What's the first thing we're not allowed to do?
I said sexy backhands, and he laughed.
Oh, good.
Yeah, well, how is that racism?
We're not allowed to do racism.
Mo, Mo, Mo. Why don't you like me? Nobody likes me. Mo, Mo, Mo.
That Chris Weatherall is just another name for Connor Aces.
My name is Fiverr. We'll just establish that. So if I make a new PokerStars account, I'm gonna call it
Yeah, you're gonna
Fiverr.
have to. When we get our hoodies, that's what you can put on as your name.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think I've just got a new nickname now.
Yeah.
Fiverr. Nice.
Saddle. He's got Satin Castle playing blackjack.
Well, yeah, my PokerStars name now is quite bad.
What is
It's
it?
called Exurathon.
Which
Why is
stands
that?
for.
Basically, like, my brothers play League of Legends, and I was like sort of bantering them. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I got League of Legends account too. Like, what's your name? And I was like Exurathon. And it just stuck.
Yeah,
So I
it
thought,
doesn't go away.
so I thought, alright, I'll start a PokerStars account. In case I get pro,
Yeah.
then my name will be
Then what?
Exurathon. That's quite a sick name. So.
It's fine. I can be found anywhere on with Carmicans, to be honest.
But it's Fiverr now. I like Fiverr. Twitch Player of the Year. Decent.
That's what we'll have to have the Twitch.
Well,
Twitch
keep
followers.
a lookout for me. I'm hoping to do big things this year.
Future league winner.
Yeah. Bold statements.
But you know,
I'm aiming for top 10. I want to get top 10. Alright.
Top 6 is where the Champions Cup is.
yeah, if you
Really?
get
Top,
top 6,
they
then you
wanna
can get a
be.
big trophy.
So what's Champions Cup like?
It's usually in May, isn't it?
Champions Cup's in May. It is it's like a Champions League format. I know I'm not on the thing.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
So the Champions Cup, basically 6 people out of the live league, 2 people out of the online league, and then 2 randoms go into the Champions Cup. So you have a 10-man table at the end of the year, and then you play for a trophy. So the best people out of each league play for the trophy.
Is this in other unis and stuff?
This is just our uni.
Oh, uni. Okay.
So last year's winner was Alex Slade. What was it?
Oh, Slady.
No,
That was 2 years ago.
Is that Slady on?
It was Robin
on-
William last year.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
Robin. He's in Spain now. He's dead to us. Then I won the online league. Not that year gone, year before.
Oh,
So
nice.
now I'm the queen. And this is true if you ask people around. And then Michael Holmes, a fresher last year, won the league out, which is good.
That's pretty good.
So out of all of these usernames, which one do you think's Glenn?
None of them. Jimmy Rustler is Ben Hodgson.
Is it?
Unless, I think so. I knew it was going to happen.
So we're Robin Hines.
Hines, yes.
Ben, can I just say you need to like sort of sweat spelling a bit. It's Fibble, not Fibble.
Fibble, I like Fibble. To be
Fibble.
honest.
Your brother started something even new.
I like to bluff a lot, I guess. So.
Okay, so everybody gonna know, we're gonna pay attention to the stream now for the first time. So Ross
Yeah,
is
I'm
gonna
going
rig
to
the
go
deck.
then if we're actually going to paying attention.
No, I was just gonna say Ross is rigging the deck while he's at the table. Wait,
Rustling that deck.
yeah, he's rustling it.
Rustling
And,
it. Rustling
I'll
it.
jump in. So you first one to ID check. So who potential people that Jimmy Russell could be? It's either Ben Hodgson or it's Glenn Easton. Really?
Oh no, I'm new here, so.
All right. Okay. Carmel is now gone. She's gone to carry on playing because she's still in. It actually looks like we've still got hands going on here.
Oh wait. I think we should keep a eye on his hand. I think. Yeah. This is good. This is a good hand here.
All right. Cool. Well, we've got a nice little.
So
spoiler
it's Moreira in seat 6.
here.
And,
Mo's in seat 6. Yes.
And in seat 7 we got the guy who replaced me. Cheers.
Ace 5.
The
Yeah.
ace 5.
Yep. And seat 8.
Interesting
with
though,
ace 8.
like ace 8 there as well. So
you got a raise from Mo. With ace king.
oh, he went all in. Yeah, Mo went all in.
All in. So he's got the all in paper aeroplane in front of him. And ace 5 is tanking. Makes
ace-
the crab call.
Oh, he calls, yeah. Seat 7 calls with ace 5. And ace 8 folds.
Ace 8 takes it, and
You're always gonna fold, aren't you? Like 2 people in front of you going all in, like just
So on the backs we've got the all in the all in aeroplane in front of Mo. Seat 7. I don't know who replaced you. We have a list somewhere.
I think it's this guy here.
Jordan Spence or Spence or something.
So we got Mo ace 5.
No, Mo's got
Oh, my
ace king.
ace king, my bad. And
Yeah,
the other guy with ace 5.
Yeah, and Jordan Spence with ace 5. Plums of corns.
Oh, yeah, 5 on the flop. That was just brutal. So now Mo's looking for a king
Looking
here.
at a 3 or a king, and he's out.
He's out. Brutal. Ace 5
Plums of
beating
corns.
ace king.
Daniel Fern.
I think I would actually flip out. I'll lose my shit if that happened to me. Ace king loses ace 5. Pair of 5s. But yeah, I hate ace king. I think it's my least favourite hand. Every time I'm on line, I play it, I always lose ace king. It's just
You heard it from Fievel. Don't play ace king. Ever.
play deuces.
Yeah, because they win you tournaments. I mean, it's 9:20. Is your little brother like not due to go to bed soon?
Oh, he's just having.
Is it school tomorrow?
He has, yeah. But I think he's been a bit of a reb. Nah, I don't know. We got to bed soon, props.
Okay, so now it looks like we are on the break. So I don't know what to do really. What do you want to do? Go to bed, Ben. Well, let's talk about some things that are happening throughout the year. I wrote down all this stuff and then they just mixed it all up. So this year we have the alumni night. What are my thoughts on Russia? It's massive, isn't it? It's pretty much it. I don't have any major thoughts on Russia. Simon Bailey is the man you want to talk to there. I don't want to talk about Russia. We're going to talk about the alumni night, which is on the 28th of November. The Heads Up Championship, which is sometime next year.
So I can ask. Sorry, what is alumni night?
It's where all the old members come back and play.
Okay.
So they mix with the new guys, play a tournament. It's usually held on a Saturday.
Okay.
And yeah, they get the atrium booked out from like 12 in the afternoon. Everybody.
So it's like current players play with previous ones that graduated.
Yeah.
Much. Okay. It's nice.
Yeah. So yeah, it's anybody that's graduated plus the new people. Sorry, I was paying attention to what Brad Green was doing in the chat. He keeps spamming emojis. Yeah, so all the old members come back. We have a lot to drink. Okay, cool. I've just been told it's starting in, so in 10 minutes' time, we've got basically got 10 minutes to kill. The old members come back, we have a drink, have a laugh, everybody just, chills out, and Zach and Brad and Dave Worley usually get pretty drunk and mix with the freshers.
Nice.
Other than that, we've got our Heads Up Championship, which is one-on-one matches in a tournament fashion, bit like the World Cup kind of bracket. We have a group stage and then a bracket afterwards.
Oh, nice.
Last year's winner, Chris Weatherall, I think.
So where we get the dates for all this?
So these will be handed out soon. Alumni Night is currently being planned. Heads Up will come sometime around February, March. Yeah. No chance of him getting back in the game. We'll have to wait until next week, and then we'll try and get him on the feature table again.
Thanks. I just want to say thank you for your support, guys. It was an
It's
honour.
It's a dream come true.
It's a dream come true to be on that feature table. Like, it's a very proud moment for me.
Yeah, and you turned yourself into a little. You're loved by the Twitch audience. These guys will be at the alumni night, or some of these guys, maybe even the ones that aren't, might turn to our alumni night. Just try and get in and play. Other things that are happening. UKSPC. Have you been told about UKSPC?
UKSPC. Yeah,
Yes.
it's the uni thing.
Yeah, where all the unis get together and they play.
Yeah.
And
I'll definitely go to that
tournament.
if I improve.
You don't even need to improve. You could just play the main tournament. It's a
Yeah.
£35 tournament.
Yeah.
They usually get a lot of runners. Lucas Durney came second in it a few years ago, which he's probably told you about 50 times. He had ace-8 and won.
Wow.
Oh, will Wes James be wearing his Edgar Davids glasses this year, though? That's what I want to know. And will he have to leave early to take his job on the doors? Sorry, for the new guy here, Wes James was a guy at Society, a Scouse guy, who always knew what you had. And I won't do the accent well. I knew I had that there, lad. Was his little catchphrase.
Oh,
He once punched a tree in the atrium. There we go. But he'll be punching trees. Yeah, he punched a tree in the atrium and it snapped.
Oof.
One of those like fake ones through there because he was playing Joker poker and he lost a big pot with a Joker. Yeah, and he always knows what you've got. In fact, one story about Wes James. I'll carry on. I'll talk about the UKSPC. One story about Wes James. We were playing a doubles competition in here, so you had a partner and you play a street each. And Zach, who is in the chat at the moment, was playing on his own.
Mm-hmm.
And Zach said his partner would be Wes, even though Wes wasn't there. So during a hand, you get a timeout chip if you need to use it to discuss it with your partner, because you're not allowed to discuss anything with your partner in the hand. Zach threw his timeout chip into the hand and gave Wes a call. And Wes said something like, "He's got kings there, lad. He's got queens there, lad. Just fold."
Did he fold?
He folded, and the guy had queens. I'm pretty sure, and it was really weird. Wes always
Nice.
knows. He always knows.
It's like Negreanu-esque.
He is, but think of him as Scouse, going bald.
Fucking are.
A bit like that, yeah, and likes to play pool.
Oh,
Okay, so UKSPC coming up. A lot of unis get together. Everybody just basically gets drunk. We spend a few nights in a hotel. Nothing funny, but you know. Yeah. Champions Cup we discussed before. Top 6 in the live league, top 2 in the online league, and then 2 wild cards. Yeah.
right. So
yeah.
it's yeah.
So we hold the tournament and the wild cards play it out. Throughout the year there'll be various charity events. Get 5 to UKSPC. Will you be going this year, Brad? That's what I want to know. So
I'll be there. Don't worry. Don't worry. See AFC Brad Twitter.
coffee showers at the UKSPC. Somebody, wasn't me. This wasn't me. Put coffee in one of the lads' showers, and it blocked the shower. And Weatherall was the first to use the shower, and it exploded all over the bathroom. And there was coffee everywhere. He wasn't happy. He really, really told Connor off, even though it wasn't his fault. And by told Connor off, I mean he just sat across the room looking upset. I hope you guys are still tuned in. Sorry there's no poker at the moment. It's on a break. Everyone's getting some pizza. Everyone's getting whatever. We also had the Sock Baron. I hear the Sock Baron's still alive. Somebody had all their socks stolen by the Sock Baron.
Oh.
In fact, 3 people did. Gray doing more UKSPC.
Mattresses down a lift.
Yeah, we got fined £33 for throwing a mattress down a lift. That was Butters. Also got fined, I remember, for having water balloon fights in the corridor. I think that was Zach. No chip butties today. It's actually pizza and chip butties. Oh yeah. Fievel does chip butties.
No, I thought I'd try it as my first chip butty ever. So
yeah, water fight in the hallways.
I kind of had to stop eating it for this interview, so I'm gonna carry on now.
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody else got any UKSPC stories? We might have some of the unis in the chat here, so anybody firing some stories out, that'd be great.
Cheers. I never knew what butty meant, so I normally it was man. I was like, what the hell's a butty?
Where are you from, except Bosnia?
London.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
London's a big place.
yeah, from North London.
Alright, okay. Rubbing 100 Weatherall got a stripper. Yeah, we paid a stripper in pound coins for Weatherall. She enjoyed that as much as he did. But she kept her shoes on apparently, and he didn't like that. Yeah, Zach took back when the UKSPC was for a World Series main event seat.
Barnet. There. No.
Zach Tuck was one of the chip leaders, actually, the thing that they're talking about there in the UKSPC. And the dealer dealt the river before they were supposed to, and it would have completed Zach's flush. And then the dealer took the river back, flushed it back in the deck, and dealt another river. And Zach was furious. He was shouting at the dealer for quite some time, I remember, or arguing his point. What are the ones we got? North London's a big place. No, down you said Barnet, yeah.
And the bees, 11-10.
Cod Races, who wants us to talk about his 1 year in society. Peter Wallace taking somebody's car for a ride in the mornings back to the hotel. Wouldn't recommend it to anybody.
He's got one of them new green license though, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, he's got a provisional license. That doesn't really count though. I actually want to move over a second because we've got a legend here that I think people are going to want to see. So I'm going to welcome Mr. Lucas Durney over to the stream.
Cheers, guys.
Come and sit with Fievel. Oh, come and sit with me.
I thought I was my cue to go, but...
Oh, no, you can sit with Durney. Durney, you can have a little talk with Fievel. I'm just going to have a chill over here for a bit.
No, it's 9:30.
So I just watch out as I come in here. Watch out for the hundreds of waters. And good evening, Twitch. How are you? Hope that everyone is happy today and enjoying the stream. Izzo Dirty, go on Durns, Roll to Riches, Durn. Yeah, good to know that there's some support going on in the
I think we have
chat.
The two most legendary people on the Twitch stream right now in the booth.
Thank you, Jimmy Rustler 2000, saying I've just binked the Durney.
James Patterson, gotta be.
I'm guessing it's playing a bit of Who's the Twitch streamer.
Who's Jimmy Rustler? It's James Patterson, it's gotta be.
How are you? Enjoying your time so far at the society?
Yeah, I'm loving it. Yeah. I love playing poker. So it's just
is
really
this your
fun.
first year?
This is my first year at poker society. Yeah,
First year at
My
society.
second year at uni though.
It looks like we have some. Not sure. Thought I saw some action there, but I think it was just the people chipping up the greens, which are now being taken.
Not even any action for like 10 minutes.
No.
Who's
my friend.
that question to? Are you doing a master's? You do a master's?
Yeah, no, CFC Bradbury. Are you doing a master's? I was doing a master's here, but I've now completed that and I'm working. Thank you very much. I'm now finished and working full time now as a lab technician, still at Uclan. So Preston is still my home for now, and Poker Society is still where I will be. What action did you see
The action I saw was actually the action you're seeing at the moment of the chipping up and racing off of the green 25 chips. So it was just a misread from me.
Preston's finest.
Preston's
That
finest.
should be a new hashtag. Hashtag Preston's finest.
Hashtag Preston finest. Thank you for that, gut shot grey. We have
I'm going to get you the new player.
a new player and chip updates before we come back from the break. Can you break down this hand from Fievel? Fievel. Sorry,
Which hand? You sorry? What are you talking about?
sorry guys, as you may be able to tell this, or if you've been watching all the streaming, this is my first time on the stream.
Oh.
So, Fievel Hero has. Wait, is this a hand that you played while you're on the feature table?
Yeah, basically, I had 8-3. The other guy had jacks.
8-3 or ace 3?
Oh, I had ace-3. Sorry, I had
Ace
ace-3. Ace-3 and the other guy had jacks. Pocket jacks. I thought it was 8-2-6. Basically, what I was thinking here, just to bluff him off the pot. Really, I didn't really put him on. I put him on a strong hand, but I was hoping for a 3 to come, a 3 or an ace to come. Had sort of straightish potential there. It was pretty much gambling at its finest. Really.
Taking a proper stab
Yeah.
at the gambling for the area.
Yeah.
Of the,
But basically, 8 came on the river. I was trying to represent an 8, but I was a bit stupid of me because I'm not really going to have an 8 really there in that position when I've sort of raised that much pre-flop. So I wish I kind of checked there, or just folded his raise in a pre-flop. But and then I just wasn't really in the game then. I was just I lost a big chunk of my stack, and kind of went down from there.
But have you enjoyed playing on our brand new whole card feature table that we have for this year?
It's been an absolute dream. It's been a
Dream come true.
been a dream come true.
Dream come true for those people at Uclan, those joining Uclan for their first time.
I think it's really cool, like the fact this whole interaction.
It's definitely been a big project that has been undertaken by some of the members.
That's the people in the seats when they come back.
Thank you. So we have some.
Just, if you want surnames, check that one because he's still on from the start. That's Andy Plesak.
Yeah.
And that's the same Jordan that I wrote. Jordan's that guy.
Okay, so is it 7 at the moment? That they're
Yeah,
having?
7.
7 for now.
Is there any way I can watch that hand? Like, if I wanted to ace 3 and.
There will be a chance for anyone out there as well watching the Twitch. If there's any big hands action or particular parts of the commentary that you wanted to re-watch, all the Twitch streams that we do will be back on the past broadcast section onto the Uclan Poker Live section of the Twitch stream. So you can go back, click on, watch back the action, and see what you missed, or even if you're unfortunate enough to miss one of our streams, you can do the same. Go back and watch all the action that we have. So you will have the chance. You played the game now, so now you can go back and see what's happened, see what some of the other people have had, and for our Twitch viewers as well, can go back, relive the streams, and see what's going on. So, yeah. So did you say you've been 1 year, first year, played a bit?
Yeah. I'm second year now. Technically first year because I did the foundation year last year.
Yeah.
So this is my first proper year. And I had my friend Mo.
No, yes.
Before the summer, he actually introduced me to poker, showed me Coral Poker, and then we had the free roll tournaments. And when it takes all, we get £5. And I was playing it, won a few of them, and I thought, you know what, I want to join a poker society, right? Because he was there last year.
And decided to come along. So
Yeah.
Just in answer to your question, Jimmy Rattler 2000. As far as I'm aware, the Twitch stream will not be condensed down into a highlights package. It will be the full stream, but the entire stream will be there from start to finish. there may be some highlights that will be shown up, but I will try and find that out when the people are around that will be able to help. Just referred a bit there. Bit of my background into poker. Started approximately 7 years ago playing. Was during sixth form at school. We had some time during our lunch break, and one of my mates decided to bring a poker set in one day. Group of people that I know played a regular game on lunchtime, learned from there, and then came to uni, joined the society in my first year. That was a while ago now, and came back to been now going into my 6th year at the Poker Society. So, game that's been playing for a while, improved a lot while I've been here, and it's been a great chance and opportunity that I've been here for the society. Yeah, well, it looks like our break is over, and some of the people are going to be coming back and taking their seats,
Oh, finally.
ready for us to get the action underway after our break. Just to have a rundown of the people who we will be having playing for you here. In seat number 1, we have Ross Higgins. In seat number 2, we have Robert Lewis. In seat number 3, we have Andy Plizak. In seat number 4, we have Connor Hayden. In seat number 5, we have Daniel Poole. In seat number 6, we have Miles Flanagan. And in seat number 7, we have Jordan Spence. Apologies for anyone whose names I may or may not have mispronounced. And here we go with our first hand back from the break. It looks like we also have a player being dealt into seat 8, but I will get you the information that we have there as I hear it. So the button's currently in seat 2 with Robert Lewis.
It's quite an interesting hand, this. I like it.
A number of
Oh,
hands.
both fold.
here.
A5 and A6.
Yeah. So it looks like the blinds have now raised to 200, 400. Have a limp. David Poole, it looks like is seat 5. So we have a limp undergun here from David with King 10 off. Have a flat from 8-4 by Robert on the button, and flat from both of the blinds. And a flop of Ace 8-5.
Wow, the guy who folded Ace5 must be kicking himself right
Ace
now.
5 and Ace
Oh
5
my God,
would have
he
just boosted up, but looks like it's been checked round. Checked round on the flop.
So you
Unfortunately,
see seat 6 folded Ace5.
yes,
He folded-
Ace 6 did fold the Ace 5.
See, this guy, just play aces, might as well. Like, I don't...
It's not all.
Just be like me and play Ace3 and deuces.
Ace 3 and deuces, yeah. Just because you have an ace doesn't necessarily mean everything's going to be all
Nah,
hunky-dory. We're led out here from 10-7 with 10 high. Call from the king and the 8-4. 8-4 with the best hand here, it was likely to be. And a 6 on the river. Doesn't seem to change anything.
Can I say another guy, don't know his name, but he folded Ace6.
So we've had Ace 5 and Ace 6.
Imagine that would have been an insane hand. So
I
he
think-
would have the Ace5 full, we had an Ace6 full. Oh my god. It would have been just drama.
Could have had fireworks on the
It would
river.
be like EastEnders times 1,000.
Looks like we have a bet here from David of 1,200. A call from Robert, and I think that's pretty good call there. I'd make the call with the 8, and Robert takes down the pot. So on to the next hand. So good pot there to start off after the break from seat 2. I believe we have Ross Higgins looks to be our dealer for today.
Yeah, he's dealt for like hours now. I feel kind of sorry for him.
Some people seem to quite enjoy being a dealer, and Ross is one of the members of the society who, if you are drawn onto a table with him, he is very likely to voluntarily contribute a bit of dealing. So what do we have here? Ace Jack in the small blind. Pocket fives. Looks like a raise.
Hey,
Yes.
how's it
Can you find out who's in seat 8, please?
See, I got
Can you,
pocket fives.
Seat 8. Do you know who's? Sorry. Do you know who's in seat 8?
I'll find that.
Okay, thank you. So we just had someone come in to let us know who's on seat 8. So it looks like we have a raise here from pocket fives.
It's quite a big race.
Quite a chunky.
Was that all in? Yeah, he's
Maybe-
all in. Yeah, he's all in.
All in from
Yeah.
seat 8. Pocket fives, who is unfortunately for us the unknown player at this table, had a call from King 3 suited and from Robert and
Ace Jack's
Conical with the Ace
got a
Jack.
call in. Yeah, King 3 suited and Ace Jack called. Wow, King 3 looking good with that
Right.
flush draw.
King 3 flopping the flush draw is a fairly light call.
Oh, and the ace.
Light call from the King 3. Flop could get him into trouble, but the ace on the river, ace on the turn for Connor.
This is
And-
dramatic stuff.
And a call, bet and a call. And the diamond comes on the river.
Oh, he
Diamond
makes his flush.
Flush
Ouch.
for Connor.
Ouch.
It's been a big bet.
Fair enough though.
C8 is Connor Hayden.
Connor Hayden.
He's C8.
It's not. You got the wrong side. You
No,
got the
that's-
wrong way around the table. Ross is seat one.
Oh, really? Okay. That's usually C8.
Pleasures for that. And another big pot there with Robert.
it's a brave
river,
call.
River in the
Brave
river
call.
in the flush.
I would have called that nice.
And it looks like we have lost whoever was in seat number 8. So we will be getting a new player to the table.
James Bale.
What you passed it?
It's C8, but he's just joined.
So who was before?
I don't know.
Okay.
They moved the whole table, I think.
Yeah.
So on to the
I
next
can't-
one. Jimmy Rustler, Derny, who are your top 10 dealers in society history?
What kind of dealers?
What kind of dealers? I'm assuming card dealers at the table. I wouldn't know. There's been it's more the people who would voluntarily be dealers as opposed to the people who are necessarily the best of dealers. But odd. Gray saying that's odd. 600 sham. Hey, so what do we have here? So it looks like we have a limp undergun from pocket sevens. Back to the action from Jordan, and a call from Robert with 10-3 of hearts. Robert seems to have a lot of hands in his range. Check. Bit scary having the king queen coming down here. Just gonna go check again. Another bet.
Seat 2 bets.
Looks to be a very big bet there of
That's a call.
2,500 and a call from Jordan. Call from Jordan with the pocket sevens, and here comes a 10. Robert takes the lead with the tens. That's that.
I think it's like 3k bet. No, it's
Could be by card. I don't know if Jordan's necessarily going to make the call here.
yeah. No, what's he doing?
Makes the call and sees the bad news with the river 10. So I think that's three hands back from the break now, and Robert Lewis in seat 2 has managed to win all 3 of the hands, so he's chipping up very nicely.
See, with that river bet, relative to the pot, that was quite small, I think. So, like, I think he might have just struggled getting away from that hand.
Just a bit of a value bet.
But there's
coming
so
in there.
many hands there that he's beat by those, like. I don't know why he called that.
I've only been here for a few hands, so might be a bit of history, because I believe them to have been on this table from the start of today. So we'll see. But the buttonlets to be in seat number 5 with David Paul. Hold on. Cool. With 9-8 suited, we have Queen 10 up to raised to looks like 1,500. Fold on Miles with the Ace 4. With Michael here, and Andy is the. Sorry, no, it's Connor that's made the raise out of seat 4. Probably a fold here with the weak ace. We'll see what happens. It's taking a bit of time to decide, and there is a call. And Queen 3 gets thrown away from Jordan. So we're gonna have 3 players going to a flop here. Flop
4,
it.
5, 6.
So Ace 4 does actually take the lead. So
Yeah.
I don't know how much we're gonna have. How much action is going to take place here? Looks like Miles has taken down the pot with the 4.
Was it a check all the way around, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think checked on 3 streets. I don't think no one was wanting to take a player. Junior Wrestler 2000, can you walk us through the hand rankings? Well, starting with high cards, you then go over to pair, 2 pair, 3 of a kind, straight, flush, full house, quads, straight flush, raw flush. I've now just really embarrassed myself if I missed anything out there. And Gaz Blasen, is the deck rigged?
Rigged, yeah.
I'm sure there are
It's
52.
fixed, complete fixed.
You're saying it's complete fix?
Complete, absolute fix. No, I'm joking. It's not rigged.
As far as I'm aware, there should be 52 unique cards in this deck. So what do we have going on in this hand then?
It's pretty dead, to be honest.
Looks like
A couple of connectors here and there, but
looks like a relatively sorry, we do have a bit of a problem here. As you can see, seat 3 you can see from the stream does have some cards. However, we cannot see them on the whole card cam.
oh, hey.
We-
Seat 2 has got 2 pair. It's decent.
We will have slight technical
Seat
difficulty
5
there.
got the straight draw.
So we have 2 pair and a straight draw here on this flop. Is it? Looks
Yeah, I
like
think
it.
Oh, was A7 still in the pot?
Looks as though. We don't know what Andy did have there.
Are
but
these the seats? No.
these are the people that we do have here. So
Seat 5, I don't know who it is.
seat 5 is David Paul.
Oh, that's a full house there for I think, is that Robert?
Robert Fullhouse making quite a sizable bet here.
Yeah, it's got insta fold there.
I personally can't see
Oh, I
David
can
going
actually.
on.
He's still got the straight draw. You know what I mean?
But when
I don't think he'll fold here.
when the board pairs up, I think it's obviously a bit
he
aware
folds it.
with
Good
the
fold,
pair,
good
and there
fold.
is a fold
Well done.
there from seat 5. So
To be fair, actually, no, it's pretty. You should fold there. Actually, yeah. The odds of you getting a jack there are pretty. What's the actual percentage? I don't know.
I'm not so sure, but you've got to be worried 'cause you can hit a pair, but there's still
Yeah, good fold.
Jimmy Wrestler obviously thinking a very, very good fold
I
on
don't know.
that turn there from David. So
I don't know if that's a standard fold or a good fold. I mean, like, he had a straight draw, but I don't think,
Straight
I
ball
don't think he's
being-
willing to take the risk for the price he was given.
Nah, but even if he hits a straight,
Yeah, even if it's straight.
Robert had already hit the.
But obviously,
hit the full
I don't
half,
think
so-
I don't think he knew he had a full
No,
house there.
no, exactly. That, so,
Maybe
yeah.
just trips or something like that.
So the button here is in seat number 7. So first action on Andy. Have a call from Connor in seat 4 with Queen Jack. Call from Ace 9. Call from 5-6. And on the button here are Jordan with Ace 10 suited, who I believe makes call. Fold from Ross. Maybe there was a raise because I thought.
From the south below Midlands.
We're nowhere near.
Yeah, apparently I believe that we should have. Should be.
Hello.
10 minutes.
Believe that we should be back now on with the cards for seat number 3. So we do have 5 players going to see a flop here. With Ace 10 suited currently being the best hand and having positions, so that's very nice. Flop a 5-6-4 with 2 clubs. So we do have. Well, Miles has flopped to top 2 pair, and Jordan has picked up a nut flush draw, as well as a straight draw for Robert. So we could have a bit of action here. And we have a bet from Miles. Is that with the 2 pair and a raise?
Who seats that on? Jordan.
Raise from Jordan.
Yeah, he's got a flush draw here. I mean, against 2 pair though, it's gonna be interesting.
What do you think? What do you think to the raise there on the?
What was the initial bet? So I did it seat 6 bet and then
C6 bet, and then I think there was a raise
a re-raise.
from seat 7 with the draw. So obviously a very, very big.
Yeah,
Big
I don't think I
draw,
would
so-
have raised there. No.
3 off seat 3 comes on the turn, leading Mars to push all in. I'm not sure. The bet all in looks for about 3,500. So I don't think we're going to see a call here from Jordan. He does have the draw for the nut flush, but I think with how it's been played,
Calls.
and we do have a call. Okay, so we have 2 pair for Miles and a
Flush draw.
flush draw. So let's see what the river comes here. And we'll just wait to see the river while the cards get dealt out.
Oh, he makes a
And
flush.
the club comes on the river.
Unreal.
Club comes on the river. So Connor's made the call in, and we've lost Miles from seat 6.
That's
So we've
brutal.
lost Miles from seat 6
That's brutal.
with that river flush. That just shows how things can go. So looks like in the chat box we do have
Yeah, I think that was Jordan who won there.
Jordan chipping up to a nice pot there. So yeah. Looks like we do have a game of 20 questions going on between the Twitch chat. So why don't some of you Twitchers following join in? It looks like we still have the problems with seat 3's camera for Andy Plizak. So we will see what happens there. Trying to see the action here. So we have an all-in from Ross in seat 1 with pocket deuces. Call from Ace 8 of diamonds. From Robin in seat 2. Seat 7, Jordan, who just won that big pot, still in the hand, but unfortunately we're unable to see what chips he has. And a deuce on the flop. Deuce on the flop for Ross. So
Oh, see, look, why couldn't it happen to me when I had deuces? What's this is this game winds me up. This game winds me up.
Did you have a hand earlier where you had deuces? Was
Yeah,
it?
that's how I went out. Yeah, I had deuces. And I just went all in. I thought, why not?
Open to hit.
Banter and all that.
It's a hand. There are a couple of people in the society that do quite like deuce as a hand. I know some people do. A couple of people do have some
So
fondness for the
deuces
hand.
still holds.
Yeah, deuces hold. I believe we are drawing dead. Ace 8 is drawing dead. So, yeah. And Andy's pushed all in. Andy's pushed all in, but we unfortunately do not know what he has. Looks like 5 comes on the turn.
And deuces win, I think.
Deuces win, the set being the best hand. It looks like Queen or Jack, but I'm not quite sure. But he doesn't look very happy there, and he chucks his cards into the middle. So we do still have some
See, deuces never loses.
Deuces never loses. That is true.
Unless you're me.
No, we have to do something.
Right.
Yeah, so
Thanks, guys. Thanks for the support.
no worries. Cheers, and
Nice.
hopefully see you in future weeks and more
No
more
worries.
action on the future table for
Cheers,
you.
guys.
So yeah, cheers. Just for that, and we now also joining me into the booth. We have.
I think we'll do this complete switch.
we did it.
Kieran needs to do something.
Yes. Okay. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed that little stint from me. I will be back on the stream in future weeks, but hopefully I'll be playing instead. And we now have 2 new people coming into the stream. Mr. Simon Bailey and Mr. Kieran Fitzharris.
The legends.
Woo
You can commentate next.
Right. Hello, guys. What's up?
Hello. Can we get a shout out for Danny and his awesome commentary there from Twitch chat, please?
Thanks, guys. Just over this hand now. It looks like we've got a raise from seat 2, which is pocket 8s, from Robert Lewis, and a flat from seat 3. Sorry. Where's his cards? Is seat 3?
Yeah, it'll be fixed in about 2 minutes. I went and fixed it in
Oh,
8
right,
minutes.
okay. Yeah. So we will have seat 3 whole camera fixed pretty soon.
Who was the last guy with the glasses? I can't remember his name. He's quite new to society, the guy with glasses.
Right. So we come on to tell you a bit about our project.
Yeah,
And
we have.
give you some background info on how it's basically come to be.
'Cause some of you must be wondering out there, how did this amateur poker stream, like, how did this even become a thing? Like, playing 5p, 10p cash games, streaming a free roll for a society. Well, it's mine and Bailey's love child that we're going to tell you a little bit about, if you want to hear.
Righteous Deli being raised in the project.
Nice.
He's a man of the streets.
Yep. Well, we'll just wait till this hand's finished. It looks like 8s have got a lock on this hand. Oh, no, they're both going to chop this one up. Looks like that's ace to 5 on the board.
It is. Both players have a straight. And we're not sure what seat 3 has here. We will have that fixed very, very soon.
Yeah.
Basically, the way we all started out on this project is I sort of came up with the idea because Twitch has been poker's been taken off on Twitch.
Yep.
And with Twitch, you need something to stand out, make you a bit different from everybody else. And I was thinking, what could we do to try and make a stream that isn't online? Because everybody streams online poker, and it's kind of difficult to get a foothold in the Twitch market by just doing the same thing that everybody else is doing. So basically, I was thinking about it, and I was like, what happens if we could do cheap, make a whole card table of some type, and whether it be possible? Because I wasn't even sure at this point whether it actually be possible or not.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of logistics behind it, whether you can get all the cameras working, whether you can stream on this connection, which we only can just do. So I basically thought of this idea, and I had it in my head for a few weeks thinking about it, and then I think it was a night in the Gill, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was a night. Is it
Right.
over a beer?
Over a beer and a game of poker. I think
Yeah, it was.
And I mentioned it to Kieran, and he took off on the idea and made it his own.
Yeah, your idea originally was to have like brackets hanging down from the table, so like you'd have your playing surface like that, and then little metal brackets down with the camera pointing up, which obviously kind of works, but obviously you've got to line up all the cameras every time perfectly, and people might knock it with their legs and stuff. So like my idea was to have a solid base, have a solid base of the poker table, and have like a sheet of plywood on the bottom where you can just glue the cameras on, so it gives it a lot more like stability, and then the cameras don't like shake around or anything like that, and obviously there's no risk of players knocking it with their knees because they have to go through like 18-inch plywood, which some of the players try their best to do, but it hasn't faltered so far. So that was my design. So I designed it all on SketchUp, and was talking about it before we broke up for the end of last year, before we left uni for the end of last year, and we were talking about it over the summer. We talked about, what did we talk about over the summer?
We didn't really talk about much until towards the end of the summer, and you were basically, because we had to order the cameras from China, because these are actually probably the cheapest webcams you could possibly get. Only cost me about $350 each, because it actually came as I mean, obviously I wasn't very happy about the quality that we could possibly get, but actually it's turned out okay, because the actual data, which amount of data that it's sending is a lot lower than the HD cams, so it actually worked out okay in the end. So once we had the cameras, it was just a case of making plans of what we were going to do.
Yeah,
really.
Testing them all, make sure they all worked on like three USB hubs, like, because this is all going into my laptop, which is in the other room. So it's all going into OBS, and then it was just building and testing the cameras, and like asking people we knew from the society and people back home that I knew who was good at like designing stuff, and asking for any ideas that they could put towards this. And what was our motto? Like, no idea is a bad idea.
No idea is a bad idea. That's Kieran's motto.
That's my motto. No idea was a bad idea, no matter how stupid it was. And we did have a few good ones, like. But most of them just help towards or make you think about a problem in a different way, which was pretty good. My granddad came up with flop cam, the idea to have like a lamp shaped just off the table, and then instead of having the bulb in the lamp, obviously you just have a camera. Yeah. We've done something similar to that where there's camera on a stand.
Well, it's gonna develop, because I do have something in order with Argos at the moment. I need to sort out, which is going to give you a much better view on the flop cam, and we're also going to be upgrading the cameras very, very soon, thanks to a generous donation from Conor My Playfair.
That's
so
true.
Next stream, which hopefully be on Saturday, the cash game again, I'm hoping the table cam will look a whole lot better, and also the flop cam will be a lot better as well.
Yep, that's true. And then obviously once we had all the ideas and the cameras working and in place and stuff, it was a matter of buying the wood, and because once the cameras work, you've just got to build the frame. So we were asking, we asked everybody, didn't we, for bits and pieces here and there. And who was it? Who gave us our first bit of?
It was Sean
at Moor Lane.
At Moor Lane, yeah.
Yeah, one of the technicians at Moor Lane was like, "Oh yeah, we've got like, were they bed panels? They look like bed panels.
They're like bed panels or some sort of
like
building.
some sort of furnishing, like that they was using obviously to repair the student accommodation." And he was like, "There you go, lads. There's like 8 planks of wood." I was like, "Nice."
Send it. And he also gave us some perspex as well.
Yeah, he did. Sean was a massive help, and hopefully he'll be tuned into the stream.
Well, shout out to him as well, because I know he did his knee in a couple of
he did,
a week or so ago. So I hope he's getting better.
Yep. I have a house inspection, well, a flat inspection.
Do you?
Yeah, tomorrow. I think.
So you're cleaning tonight, then, are you? Is that the plan?
Yeah, gotta keep it clean for Sean. And so once we got that, he actually let us use one of the benches outside the student accommodation to do our first set of cutting the wood and jigsawing it all out.
Building the frame.
Oh yeah, by the way, this isn't a hand in progress. This is me just getting camera 3 to work.
Yep.
So they're all just doing
so
shit.
we've got camera 3
shaking.
back now.
Yep, camera 3's all working.
So funny.
Yeah, I know. So there is a little bit of a break, so we can continue talking about this. So basically we had like How many people did we have on that bench
I
working
think we had about
all morning?
6 or 7. So basically building. So the way the frame works underneath is
They can't see it,
there is a central plank, and then you got several going along. So we had to slot the central plank and the other ones to make sure it all fitted together well.
Yeah.
So basically, on the first day we made that, and we started cutting the holes as well in the table.
Yeah. And measuring on the felt where you needed to cut out the holes for the acrylic to go in. So shout out to Rajesh Delhi for jigsawing the wood for us that very first evening that we started building it. We got quite a lot done that evening actually. It was really good.
No, we got a good start going because when you get a project like this, sometimes you think, where the fuck do we start?
Exactly.
And so it was good to just make a start and get the frames sorted. And then we also had help from a very helpful man.
Oh yeah. Oh, shout out to this guy in the architecture department of Uclan is Gavin, the legend that is Gavin. Who, do you know the clear perspex that you can see? That is laser cut by him, all free of charge, I do believe.
Yep.
He's just like, oh, what do you need, lads? Looks like a really good project that you've got going on, and he helped us. Like, I can't even explain like how much he helped us.
Yeah. Just his knowledge as well, and just always willing to help. Yeah.
So after he cut us the laser cut the acrylic for us, which he did in like an afternoon, even though he was like really busy. He was like, oh, do you need anywhere to assemble the frame and glue it and keep it overnight? And I was like, yes, please. So he let us use his workshop, like the proper architectural workshop that they use at Uclan. This was like a week before freshers started, so not all the students have moved in and started the course, obviously. So we had about 5 days in his workshop to get this project done. And he was just there all the time, like asking if we needed any help or telling us better ways to fix wood, or like, because none of us.
Yeah, we'd never done any joinery or anything like that before, so we were always asking for ideas, and it evolved because the first idea was drilling to secure the frame, was drilling up through the bottom of the plywood with screws. But the problem with the chipboard, which the frame is built with, is it can chip really easily, and like getting screws to go straight into that is a nightmare. So we actually ended up doing it a different way. We did screw in the middle, didn't we?
Yeah, we screwed the one plank, but all the rest was just glued and slotted into each other. So like, I don't even know. Like, can you like that?
Yeah,
basically.
Like the scissoring.
Yeah, the scissoring thing. Just cut a thing as some sort of like Star Trek thing. I don't know. But other than that, what else did we do? We got Sean give the wood, and then it was a real problem because of the size of the table. Once we got it assembled and built, we took it into the atrium, and we was like, where do we put it? Like, there's absolutely no space in the uni. So we spent like, I spent like 3 or 4 nights with it in my room.
That's where it became your baby.
Yeah. It got priority. It took the bed. I did sleep on the couch one night. Whoops. No, what we actually did, we had a spare room because one of our housemates hadn't moved in. So we put the table in his room after like juggling it through more laying holes and getting it through all the doors. We just put it on his bed because he hadn't moved in yet. So then we went out on a night out to a warehouse that night. And we get in at about 2:30, maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, absolutely levered. And what do we know? Our housemates moved in. He was literally just moving in, like moving his bags into the room. So me and Simon, not this Simon, Simon Steedman, was carrying this table like around our flat at like 3 o'clock in the morning, hammered. And I was
I can imagine the scene.
Yeah, I was like trying to keep serious. I was like, if we drop this, it's all over. The dream's been shattered. But but we managed to get it into my room and onto the bed. And then I kipped on the couch. Yeah, so it took priority that night. But that was pretty fun. We did have a lot of fun at building it, I think, even though it was a lot of work. But when it's a project that you're really, really enthusiastic about, you want to spend like all your time doing it.
I mean, pretty much all our spare time was just when we're not working on the table, we were talking about it.
Yeah, and when we weren't talking about it, we was like actually designing something or helping out or like asking people for help or just I was constantly thinking about it.
It was those 3-4 days, wasn't it, where we just absolutely smashed it. Because in the end it took us 4 days to make it, didn't it?
Yeah, about 4 days to make it from the frame that we built at Moor Lane, and that was in a proper workshop. Even though I do maths and barely graduated in chemistry, so none of us are like, dare I say, engineers or do anything like woodwork or stuff like that.
So after it was made, we then had the technical part, which is where I came in because I've done a bit of streaming before, and we really wanted to have the stream on a delay. And this is where the idea of a second laptop came in and sending out the stream to a separate server. Because if we did it on the same laptop, the cables are only about 10-15 meters long, so we'd be right next to the table commentating on it, and the commentary would be on the stream live, so it would spoil the action. So the solution I came up with is I bought a Raspberry Pi and I programmed it to accept streams. So basically what it does is it, from Kieran's laptop, captures everything, it sends it over the internet to my server, and then we use this laptop to pick it up with the delay on it, and then we commentate live to you guys.
Yeah.
So programming that was quite fun. I'd never done anything like that before, but there's plenty of help always out there on the internet. So
yeah, you did a really good job. I was really surprised.
yeah, I was surprised when it started working because I did it once. When I got delivered, I did everything first time and tried to get it to work, and it wouldn't work. So I was pretty pissed off. And at that point, I was just like, I'm going to go to bed now and start fresh again tomorrow.
It was like
So
5
woke up,
o'clock, yeah. It was like
5
5
o'clock in the morning, and I was like, okay, no, I'll just start again tomorrow. And I started again for fresh the day after, followed the instructions, and got it working. So
Yep.
this is that's why we can do the delayed stream.
Yep, which is obviously we need the delayed stream to protect the people's hands. Even though we're not playing for much, we're playing for pride and
For the league,
Yeah,
for the league prize.
We're playing for pride and a big cup, and it's nice to be able to watch the stream as well. Not denying people having to not watch the stream, or people hiding the stream in their pocket and cheating. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not what it's about. It's all about having a bit of fun, and we've actually got the stream next door, so they can all probably hear my voice as we commentate to you guys on Twitch. But other than that, we came into a few issues once we'd actually built the table that we didn't think about, because we knew about the darkness. Like, obviously it's all like when players are sat around the table, if you think about where the camera is and how it's looking up at the cards, it's going to be pitch black. So we bought LED webcams to start with.
Yeah, they got LEDs mounted into the webcams.
Yeah, and we thought that'd fix the problem, and you'd be able to see it clearly. But we didn't take into account the glare on the
because
the
it's
acrylic.
not diffuse lighting, so it just shines directly on it, so you get quite a lot of glare.
Yeah, that's why in the few previous streams you might have seen a little circle around the cameras where it was really bright and then darker towards the edges. So that was a pretty simple fix. All we needed to do is, I think you went down to, did you go down to home base?
I went to Maplin.
Yeah, you went to Maplin and got 8 just like wall mount lights that you just stick on and change the batteries, and I think they look really, really clear.
We just need to get some rechargeable batteries. That's the only thing.
The only thing is though, they take 3 AA.
Yeah. But the
triple
thing
A.
is, you can get a load of cheap rechargeable batteries to sort it out.
Yeah,
So if anybody in chat knows where to get cheap rechargeable batteries, it would be much appreciated.
Yeah, because we don't have to want to change them every week, because the ones that they came with it only lasted two streams,
2-3, yeah.
and then it started going darker again and you couldn't see it, and obviously we don't want that for you guys.
No, you want to be able to see all the hands.
Yep. So once we got all that sorted, I know, yeah, a long speech here, but we went into like the overlays and we was messing around with them, and
I mean, I've got a bit of experience using GIMP, which is like a free version of Photoshop. So I made up some templates and just getting an idea, because we started off with just the table in the middle, and then the whole cams around it where the players were. But it looks really messy, and it was difficult to design because it wasn't straight like it is now. So Kieran came up with the idea of having the pocket cams on the side, which I think works pretty well actually. So I'm pretty happy with that.
yeah, it looks neater, I think, and it uses the space a bit better.
Exactly, yeah. So you got more space to do things, which is the best thing, because you need places to put donation things and follower stuff. So I think the overlay now, the actual template we got, whether it changes a little bit, but I think we're pretty much there now with the overlay. So big shout out to Glenn, Rajesh Delhi, I think, in the chat for doing all the work on the overlay. We very much appreciate it. thank you to him for that.
Yeah, it's a really, really nice overlay here. And
Also, the logo as well was also designed by Glenn. So shout out for that as well. So thank you very much, Glenn.
I think the logo still needs work though, Glenn.
Yeah, but it's just
No,
a
I'm only
placeholder
joking.
at the moment. It can
Yeah,
be
yeah.
updated, it can be changed. Like we can add to things. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, the poker chip with the white background, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
It's because it's a JPEG image. I think it should be a PNG with the background deleted, so then it actually fits in with the overlay. So again, little changes, little things. We're slowly going to improve.
Yeah, if you look back to our first stream or even the second stream, there's a huge improvement to like the quality from the first week to this week, like straight away. I could tell straight away, like as soon as we got this overlay and got all the lighting done with the cameras and stuff. So what would you think is our next step into improving the stream?
Well, the next step, as I said, with the new camera being over the top. So it's definitely no DCs. Yeah, I know. I really want to get this wide connection. Did you go and speak to anybody about this wide connection?
We did. I sent my best man, Vice Chairman Ross Higgins, to the library, and he delegated that further to Derny, who does everything. And he said that we can't be allowed access to a wired connection because we're students. And I know. And so I said, oh well, Derny works at the uni, doesn't he? So surely he'll be able to. And he went and said that, and they said no, you're not allowed on the wired connection. And I was like, well, I'm gonna have to speak to Laurie about that later in the week.
Okay, so that's the thing that's going to come along. So the the disconnects will be sorted out once we get this wide connection. So hopefully we can get it sorted out. If we can get a wide connection from this laptop, we'll be streaming very with no disconnects whatsoever.
If in this room that we're in now, there's literally an Ethernet port like every 2 meters along the wall. It's ridiculous.
What's the point of having all these Ethernet ports if students can't use it? Like, it's crazy.
It's literally, there's like 8 Ethernet ports, and I'm not even joking, in this room that are literally just behind me, and it just helps so much, like without it dropping out. Has it dropped out today?
Let's ask the chat. Has it dropped out at all today? Not that I've seen. So it seems to be going okay. I think it must have, because you see where it says live.
Yeah.
2 hours 19. Have we been going for about that?
No, we've been going for longer than that.
Yeah, so it must have dropped out maybe a couple of times, but it's
getting
based on bandwidth and who's using the internet. So like on Saturday we hardly had any disconnects.
Yeah.
Because on Saturday around campus there's not many people using the internet. So I expect it to get worse as the night goes on, because as source fills up and people use the Wi-Fi in there, so you may get a few more disconnects later on.
Yeah, nice. So the better mic, which we've had a donation from Conor Murray Playfair.
No, you didn't.
Not for the mic. Sorry, that was for the camera. Yeah, but go on, show it again.
So this is the new mic that I purchased with my own money because I'm going to use it myself. That was the old one.
This is the old one.
That was my old one as well. But this one's much better, much clearer, and it's very highly rated. So I thought just get it, and I can use it myself anyway. So
yeah. And I think it has been a big improvement, because there's not that buzzing or that humming that you might have heard in the previous streams.
Yeah, exactly. That was the main thing that I wanted to get rid of. And that was only because there was a booster on that mic, because it's really quiet.
Yeah. And once we've got the audio sorted so that we can get it perfectly so you can hear us really clearly every week, we might be able to incorporate a bit of background music.
Yeah, possibly. And Gutshot Grey, 1 second if I get you this. That one. The mic is a Meteor mic. Oh. And it was about 50 quid, which is actually alright for a mic of that quality. It's a good, probably the best value for money mic you can get on the market, because I did a lot of research around it, and it came out top in a lot of polls saying it's the best value for money, and it seems to be doing the job. So
yeah, I think it's done really well. Like, you can clearly see it picking up the voice pretty clearly, even when you just talk normally.
So hopefully on the Saturday stream we'll have this new camera sorted, and it will work and all that.
Yeah.
And that will improve the stream even more. It's just little steps, just slowly improving. So you want to say something about the online league as well?
That's another thing. Other than streaming Saturday, we want to stream the online league, which we play Sunday. So it will be an online league. Obviously, it won't be on the whole camcorder table. I've got that overlay in progress, getting made.
Awesome.
Yep. So we'll be able to have. I think you'll probably follow me in the in the online league
Well, I
since
think
it's on my
we'll
laptop.
switch it around, won't we?
Well,
Because because we usually have grind sessions on a Sunday.
Oh,
where we
yeah,
have
that's
5
true.
or 6 people playing. So if we're playing a big comp and someone starts going deep, we'll probably switch over to them.
Yeah, definitely.
And then stream them. So say someone goes deep in the Storm, like we had the Red Spade Open and last
Yeah.
weekend, which nobody went that deep in, which is annoying.
I played exactly 2 hands in the Red Spade. I'm not even joking. I played exactly 2 hands. I late regged like an hour and a half because I didn't really want to play it. But Conor Murray Playfair was like, "Go on, I'll stake you 50%. It only happens once a year, and go on. I'm sure you can take it down." So I joined, folded the first hand, then busted Ace King into Jacks. And I was like,
The
brilliant.
standard flip.
Yeah.
So yeah, online league. So we're hoping to have a stream on Saturday of the live cash game, which will probably start around about 6 o'clock, and then hopefully on Sunday we'll have another stream of the online league and also our grind on the Sunday. So tune in for them. Champions Cup.
Yeah, it's all building up towards the Champions Cup at the end of the year. So that's obviously what all these points go towards for the final table. This isn't the final table, but it will be...
Just take a minute here. Ross is
seat one
with
with
aces, and he's going to be called by 10s here. And it looks like he's also been called by 9-6, who's also all in.
So we're going to see a 3-way all in here.
Aces versus 10s versus 9-6. They show down.
Ace v 10 10 v 9-6, is
I
it?
think this is David Poole and Ross Higgins.
And the board's King, Queen, 3, and
10
a 10 on the turn.
10 on the turn, set of 10s, takes it down, knocks out 2 players here. That's David Poole taking it down. Well played there with the all-in pre and a bit of luck.
Yeah, that's why I don't play aces, me. No.
So we'll go back to the action now. So I'm hoping you guys enjoyed that sort of summary of how
Yep.
the project's advanced. And if anybody has any suggestions, post them on our Twitter, post them on
Yep.
just any way you can communicate with us. Just let us know, and we're always willing to, as you said, no idea is a bad idea.
Yeah, no idea is a bad idea, exactly.
If you want the Twitter handle, the Twitter is in our social media section underneath the stream. Also, if you want to donate to improve the stream, there's also a donate button down below. So feel free to donate anything, and all proceeds will be going towards improving the table so you have a better viewing experience.
100%. And if you haven't already, just make sure you follow us so you know when we go live. Obviously, we don't get it on the dot at like 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock when we say we're going to be streaming, because it takes time setting up the table and sometimes people sleep in.
Yep, exactly.
And that definitely didn't happen today.
When you set your alarm for 4:30, you want to get up at 4:30, not at 7 o'clock. Like, I went to bed at like 1 p.m. just to have a little nap because I was working this morning. I was like, okay, I'll have a couple of hours just sleep, and then get a phone call off of Kieran at 7 going, "Where are you?" And I'm like, "What time is it? 7?" I'm like, "Shit."
Yeah, so all of things like that. So if you hit the follow button, you'll be able to see exactly when we go live, and you won't be...
So we are going to be gaining some new players now. In seat 1, we're going to be gaining the Liverpool Steam Train.
The Liverpool Steam Train.
It's the Sean Delaney coming
Oh,
into
wow.
seat 1 pretty soon.
And how many chips does he have?
He has 41k, and I think the blinds at the moment are 400, 800?
Sounds about right.
Something around there. I can't see any chips in at the moment.
No,
but
not
yeah.
quite.
Anyway, seat 3, who's going to be coming in, is Stephen Doherty.
Doctor.
Do you want to say a bit about him?
Well, he played the cash game on Saturday. It was his first cash game, as everyone keeps saying. He said that he was a lot different to tournaments and he didn't have the patience for it, but that's what we're here for. Like, we're teaching people new games and like different variants of the game. And
Is he the equipment officer?
he is the equipment officer.
He's been ferrying the boom around.
Yeah, he's been carrying what holds this camera above the table around that we borrow off the media office every week. But yeah, top lad is Stephen. He does a lot of work.
He's done a good job. And
Yep.
coming into the empty seat 7, we have Phil. If I pronounce this wrong, I apologise. It's also really bad handwriting. What does that say? Theo Banks. Theon Banks?
Yep.
Theon Banks.
Theon Banks.
So in seat 1, we've just lost Ross, as I said. We still have Robert Lewis in seat 2. We have Andy Plisak in seat 3 still, I think. Seat 4 is David Poole. And seat 6 is Miles. and seat 7 is we lost Jordan. I'm not sure who's in seat 8 actually.
Looks like a little
we
dash.
will get another update on.
Oh, it looks like James Bailey.
Is it James Bailey?
Look.
He's
dealing.
James Bailey in seat 8. So
Recognise them hands anyway.
we want Ross to take us through. Yeah, well, we can get Ross into the commentary booth if you want.
Definitely get Ross in here to have a few words about his logic and how he approaches poker in general.
How he put aces in. You know, like it's you have to explain a lot when you bust your aces. I think.
2 pointy ones, not good this time, sir.
So it does look like the blinds are 400, 800 here, and the action is going to be on seat 2 to start off with James Bale on the big blind.
Are we 5-handed?
Yes, we are missing you, Quinny. We need you to run information.
Yep.
They've abandoned us. So at the moment we're only 5-handed, but we will be gaining players pretty soon, as I described.
If I have a quick look, I'll tell you how many tables left.
I think we're around about 17 players, so I think two tables left. But yeah, we'll get Kieran to give us some updates. So actually a limp from King 3 in seat 2, and a limp from the button in seat 5 with deuce 7 of hearts here.
Down to 2.
Down to 2 tables. So getting towards the business end of the tournament, and the way the structure works in society, I think it does allow for play towards the end as well, which I do like. I'm not a big fan of these deep and steep tournaments where all the players at the beginning for small pots, and then when you get towards the end, it's all just all in. The only play.
Yeah, the big blind average goes down to like 10 bigs or less than 10 bigs, but on the final table here at Uclan Poker Society, we like to keep it around 15 to 20.
Yeah, exactly. So on this flop, deuce 7 goes ahead, and it's checked to him, and he leads out and takes it down with the deuce 7. So deuce 7 winning the hand there, the worst hand in poker.
Unfortunately, there is no 7 deuce, as this is not a cash game. This is a tournament. Just explaining the different rules to some of the different players.
And it looks like we're gaining these players, I said. So just to reiterate, it's Sean Delaney in seat 1. It's Stephen Doherty coming into seat 3, who looks like he has a very good stack, and Sean Delaney has as well. And in seat 7, it's Theo Banks.
Phil Theon Gray.
So we're back to a full table of 8.
Yep, that's good. I always try and tell whoever's balancing the tables to keep 8 people on.
What do you mean X/F always use a fork? I don't understand what you're saying.
Check fold?
Oh, check fold. I'm not sure. I didn't quite see. Anyway.
Did A6 just check fold?
So action's going to be on seat 2 again. And it's a limp from Stephen Doherty in seat 3. Seat 3 camera looks like it's died again.
It's died again? No? Are you sure? Oh my god.
Have a look at it.
Yeah, I will.
While Kieran goes and sorts out this seat 3 camera for you. You what?
No, you just come to it. I'll get your pants.
We're going to have the legend.
Oh, thanks.
He didn't win Players Player last year, but he was pretty close to winning it. I think.
Unbelievable.
I think.
Who won Players Player?
Unbelievable.
Who won Players Player?
I thought I was on really good stead to get players.
I think you were definitely on for that. But I welcome into the booth the Simon Steedman.
Hi,
So Simon and Simon are coming at you live here from the atrium at Uclan in Preston, and we're going to see a flop here with 5 players.
And who's the aggressor?
I'm not quite sure because I think seat 3 limped. I think it's just a limp pot. So we've got 3-4, King 3, King 4 as 7s, and it looks like 7 is going to lead unless seat 3 has something, which I'm not too sure. 7s will flat behind.
Seat 1.
No, that's seat 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I got it. No, I saw there was a change earlier. I wanted to just clarify.
Yeah. So it looks like seat 3 is. So this is which suit is the best suit?
King 3.
This is a good question.
Which one of it are you asking?
Yeah, which Simon?
Yeah.
I say spades because I do like a good spade.
I am a diamond girl.
Diamonds are forever.
Yes, they are.
So a beef jerky wildcard hand here from seat 3. What do you guys think in chat? Post before the end of the hand what you think seat 3 has in this hand here.
He's let out again. I don't think 7s can't call off here in seat 5.
No, definitely not on the river with 2 overs.
Unless King 3 wants
What
to
do you
beat
guys
hero.
think seat 3 has? Beef jerky wildcard hand. Actually, it's the Carlsberg Light wildcard hand.
And a call.
And a call from sevens. Very
Very, very loose.
that's from David Paul. He makes the call, and we're going to see it. And it looks like I can't quite see it. He's going to take down the pot. I think he did have an ace there. Yeah, it's Stephen Doherty. Stephen Doherty there, I think, with ace 5. So got a shot. Gray gets it right with the ace X, but that's quite a wide variety of hands. So I'm not going to give you a win there. So unlucky.
Jimmy Rustler 2000s.
So Stephen Doherty building a stack here, being one of the big stacks at the table.
Yeah, it was a big stack last week, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, no, he's improved a lot as a player, I think.
Absolutely crushing it.
Yeah. I think it's the cash game has improved his play. So the button is now on seat 8, which is somebody that I don't know.
Aidan Cook.
Is it still? No, he busted ages ago.
Is he really? Oh, we're just getting player updates now.
Yeah.
Player and chip count updates.
So action's going to be on Stephen Doherty first in seat 3, who we still do not have whole card cam at the moment.
Which is awesome. I love that there's a cam that's actually gone out.
I know.
As annoying it is, it's quite interesting to try and obviously guess hands and see.
Well, he just folds this way. 5-4 gets away from it. Jack Deuce folds.
C6 looks like
Which ace is the best ace? Which ace is the best ace?
I can only assume it's ace.
I think ace Jack of spades.
Or are we talking about the suit of spade? What suit of ace?
Do you mean suit or what rank of ace?
I'll take a ace 10 suited.
Yeah, it's nice.
Or ace 9, your 3-betting hand.
Or just as long as it's not ace queen.
So we've got a limp from is that a raise from 3 deuce? 3 deuce suited?
Yeah, a min raise from 3 deuce suited in seat 6.
Yeah, a call from seat 1 with queen 10 and a call from ace 8 in the big blind. See a flop. This will be very disguised if 3 deuce hits this. The board's ace king 8. Ace 8 is taking a commanding lead here.
Yeah, flopped top and bottom with the redraw to the flush on the back door.
Yep. Queen 10's got a gut shot, might stick around. And
I think he's actually led here. He's led here for 2,500 with the gut shot with Queen 10. I think it was checked round.
Beautiful. And a call.
Sorry, no, I'm looking at the wrong one, aren't I? Yeah, so calls.
And
oh my god, Queen 10 has hit the gut shot on the turn here.
Gut
Sean
shot,
Delaney hitting the gut shot. This is bad news for seat 2 here.
He's on check.
Check by Rob Lewis here. 7
on the river. I can imagine some money going in here.
I don't know about these fresher whether if Sean Delaney's going to bet. I think it would be good if he just flat calls here, because if you think about it, when Delaney calls on the flop, he has to have ace X, he has to have flush draw. Delaney does lead for 42.
Is that a raise?
No, he just flats. So he loses the min here. He loses the min. So it's kind of lucky there. He didn't bet a turn, but I think with 2 pair there, I do bet the turn a lot.
Oh yeah.
Because hands like anything with queen, anything with a 10, you don't really want to give a free card. You don't want to give a free card to the spade or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I usually bet a turn there, but not betting a turn there has saved in some money.
Yeah, I mean, your hand's so strong. I mean, you can take ace king out of the range. Usually, you can see a 3-bet pre.
Yeah, you will see a. I mean, he is in the small blind, so I guess ace king out of position. But I do agree with you. Yeah, you do see a 3-bet
most of the time. And I guess he's only really losing to a set and ace jack.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a set of 8s, very unlikely. A set of kings.
Especially when you bet the flop. I mean, you expect on those sort of flops that gut shots will call you. So you put hands like king jack and queen 10, 9, 10, all those sort of hands into the guy's range, because people do like to float with the gutty.
Oh yeah, and then if someone's just got 9s on that sort of board who's c-bet, they're just going to shut down. They just take it down with queen high.
Just because I think with the gut shot there, you do have quite a lot of implied odds.
Yep. If you smack it like there, you could have got all of ace 8 stack.
I don't even mind if Delaney leads out on the turn there with the straight, because ace 8 is not folding, so any ace is not folding.
Ace blank from any fresh is going to be calling.
Exactly.
All the time. Think I've got top pair, I've got the nuts.
So action is going to be on seat 4,
which is the ace 5.
Who looks pretty short stacked here. I think this is Andy Plisak. Still very short stacked. Just a flat call, which does make me think it's Andy Plisak, because he does flat call pretty much every hand. Who designed the new background? It's just a stock GIMP sample, Quinny. So Kieran put that on. We're probably going to go back to what Glenn designed next week. I don't know why Kieran changed the background. Do you guys prefer the wood, or do you prefer the dark background from the cash game? We could do either one. Whatever which people prefer, then we will do.
I do like me some wood, Simon, in all honesty. I do like the black background as well.
Is it a tell to fondle your nose when you fold? No, it usually just means that you got a cold most of the time.
The boards come down 10-6-6, 2 spades.
You
Ace.
prefer this gut shot? Okay, we'll keep the wood. I like having the wood as well.
Double paired board. Ace high is leading here.
Ace high in seat 4 with Andy Plisak, and Jack 8 is going to have a stab at it.
It's not a bad stab. Imagine if he bets twice here.
And a flat from Queen 4.
With 3 outs.
He's actually...
and chop outs.
Again, we've got seat 3 in here, which we actually don't... And the best hand folds unless seat 3 has a 10 or a 6 here.
And the river's an 8.
The river's
Jack
an 8, so Jack 8 gets there with the higher 2 pair, counterfeiting the 10-6. Where is Gate? He's gone home. He's gone home, Jimmy Rustler. He's gone home to put on a cup of tea and put his slippers on in front of the fire. So
let's see what Jack 8 does here. He's got a showdown value now, so he wants to check call. It's probably the best option, because if you bet gets raised, he just gets in such a gross spot.
You just got. I think I
He
fold
leads.
if I get raised on the river.
Yeah.
Because what King 10 for seat 3, is that what you're predicting? Nope.
And a fold.
He folds.
Jack 8 takes it down with the best hand.
So well played there with the. That's the thing, is when you stab on the river, you do have. You have outs with Jack 8 as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're probably not just getting called by Jack high most of the time, so your Jack's probably good unless the guy's got ace jack the wires and he c-bet the flop, and your 8's probably live as well. So if you do get called, you've probably still got some equity on the river as well.
Completely agree. And double barreling there. It looks like you've got bottom boat, top boat. It's not bad. I like it as a bluff, even if he doesn't hit the river. But I prefer a check on the river, seeing he's got showdown value, and if someone bets ace high on the river to try and get rid of chops.
I've been quite interested with this David Poole. Actually, he's been playing very well all the way through. I think he's a new player this year
In seat 5.
in seat 5. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
been on here since the start. He's actually played very well. So
I saw him in
quite impressed.
the first week. He got a really big stack really early, and he's definitely one of the best freshers who started here.
Yeah, well done to him. He's been playing very, very well.
Yeah, on to the next hand. Who starts on the button here? Seat 2?
Seat 2 is on the
What
button, and so the action is going to be on the aforementioned David Poole.
What a beast.
And he looks down Jack 9 off.
Yep.
He will limp here. This is the sort of thing, this is where the freshers that come here, they start learning that these sort of hands, early position, don't limp them, raise or fold.
Is this King Queen suited from seat 4?
It
He
is.
just limped.
Oh, sorry. No, King Queen's on the big blind.
Oh, it looks pretty short. He might get this in. I don't know. A lot of freshers seem to see 2 pitch cards and go a bit bananas for him.
Yeah.
But King Queen's a strong hand.
So we got 8-7 that's limped in from seat 7.
Yeah, a check the
and
big blind from King Queen. I guess his hand's pretty disguised now.
King Queen of clubs, and flop comes Jack 10-4. So Jack 9 goes into the lead here of David Poole.
King Queen picks up the up and down as shove.
So this, shove, and I think David's going to call here. So we're going to see an all in.
And 7-8's got a gut shot and backdoor spades, and Queen Deuce hasn't really got anything.
He makes
to
the
talk
call, and it should be just fold here, and we're going to go up and down and 2 overs against the Jack 9.
And I think it's
So it's about 50-50.
he's got a blocker with the 9 as well. So but I think Jack might be a slight favourite here.
Slight favourite. It's pretty close to a flip, I think.
And he's got backdoor clubs as well. It's pretty much a flip here. If anyone wants to run it quickly through an equity calculator, go for it.
So here we
Good luck
go.
to you.
King Queen.
6 in the turn.
And the river's an 8.
8.
So Jack 9 takes that pot,
Yep.
and he will knock out Andy Plisak, and he gets another bounty.
Yep. Lost
Aiden,
roll.
he busted a long time ago, actually, Jimmy Rustler. I think he was the first to bust, actually, on this table. So we lose a player, Andy Plisak from seat 4. I think he should have just got that in pre.
Well, yeah, me too.
I don't know why you check King Queen there, because you're basically inviting 4 players to hit something.
Exactly.
I mean, you may still get a call off of Jack 9 anyway, but if you shove pre, you're going to isolate him.
exactly.
And if they all fold, then you're picking up like almost doubling your stack.
Yep. Getting 4 or 5 big blinds with the antes. Mine's must be what, 5 and 1 now.
I think they may be somewhere around there, yeah.
We've got antes in play. Our structure is that we get antes in from 500, 1000 with a 100 ante, and obviously
So
goes
yeah,
up from
it
there.
is 500, 1,000, I think.
But as soon as antes come and play, you really sort of start
It
turning
is
the
500
aggression.
1,000. So action on seat 6, which is I don't know at the moment.
Yeah, just pick up.
Oh, it's that guy who can't answer that.
Oh, it's Ben Murphy.
Ben Murphy in seat 6, who was actually on the feature table last week as well.
Oh, we got Ace King in seat 2. Got a raise from 5-6 suited from the looks of it. in seat
Raise from
5.
5-6 from under the gun. Round to Ace King, and he's just going to flat here. So Rob Lewis is going to make the smooth call.
And it's absolutely fine. It disguises
You're in
your
position.
hand.
I think if you're in position, definitely. If you're on the small blind, you want to 3-bet. I think because you're out of position.
The only problem is that you invite more people to call. But then the balls like this come down.
Oh wow! So 5-6.
Gutter and a flush draw against top pair, top kicker.
It's not
And-
5-6. It's got King 5.
Oh, no, seat 5.
Seat 6.
Oh, seat 5 fold. I thought
So
seat 5
King 5 here, raised under the gun, picks up top pair, and he's going to see that he's in trouble here with Ace King.
Yep. So we've got an all in. Is that a raise?
Welcome to Carbykins. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Harry Bag, I don't know what happened there, but please don't spam the chat. We do have bots in place to
So all
stop
in
this
a
sort
call?
of thing.
Ace King, it's King
All
5.
in a call. Ace King versus King 5.
King 5 needs to improve here. Needs to turn a 5-3 ace.
Throw on the
Three, the up and
turn,
down.
well, up and down,
It's no
and a
good.
queen on the river. So Ace King takes it down here.
Yep.
He's going to double up. Rob Lewis doubles up through Ben Murphy.
It would be really interesting to see 5-6 now. He would have taken it down with the gut shot and the flush draw.
Fixed.
We had a big fuck up, and I fixed it.
Lovely. Congratulations.
Like loads of them started freezing, but I got them all working again.
They're all
Took me a
working, so
while.
about 10 minutes. Okay.
Well, I'm going to go get some chip counts and names. I'll be right back. Take care. Bye-bye. He's back with Kieran.
Yeah, sorry.
And we are back with Kieran. So after that hand, we just saw Rob Lewis double up through Ben Murphy with Ace King versus King 5. And that's why you don't play King 5 from under the gun, because then you get involved in those sort of hands where it comes King High and you just go broke.
Yep. And nobody likes going broke in poker.
It looks like we've been spammed at the moment by people. So there we go. Barry Hag, welcome to the stream, Barry Hag. Well, don't spam the chat then, Barry. Like it's pretty easy. They're pretty simple filters that I have on here. So obviously you are either spamming or. But just keep it nice in chat, and we're all here to have a good time.
Yeah.
And so we're going to move on to the next hand here with action on seat 7. Links are banned because if you allow links, Gutshot Grey, then you get advertisers coming in and just posting links, and it just gets out of hand, and people can spam virus links and that sort of thing. So I prefer them not to. If you do want to post a link, whisper it to me, and then I will post it myself, and I will check it out. So I've heard from Kieran that we are going to have some maybe technical issues with the table for a few minutes, but it's been fixed. So if you lose the table for a few minutes, don't worry, we will have it fixed. You want to be a mod, Gutshot Grey? Well, we will be. That's our next step, is maybe having interviews for mods, but not until the channel expands a bit. There's no point when we got 10, 15 viewers having mods. So when we get maybe up to 30, 40 viewers regularly, then we'll try and we'll put some people as mods, and you will be on the list. You will be on the list. So Jack Queen versus King Queen here. In the pot, so Jack Queen in big
A7.
problems. It's actually a very interesting flop for Jack Queen with the gut shot as well.
Yep.
Dominique Packer, add me on Twitter. I will add you on Twitter as soon as this stream is finished. Thanks for joining us, Barry Hag. Sorry about the problems with the filter early on, but you live and learn, don't you?
And it's going to go a lead here from seat 6 with Ace 7 with backdoor diamonds and Ace High. And it looks like seat 8 with King Queen is going to call, and Jack Queen is also going to call. 8 on the turn now, pairing the board. Ace 7 checks, and it actions on James Bailey with King Queen, top pair, good kicker. Can imagine he's going to bet in here. He bets roughly 4,000 into a pot of about 12,000.
And that's a bad card for seat 2, which is Rob Lewis, because pairing the board, he's still got the gut shot. There's not much change in the texture of the board. He's still going to be calling here. So it looks like we're going to see some action on this river, I think.
He still does call. He's still got top pair. Remember, it is a flushing board, so he does beat all spades. Any like ace 10, ace jack that maybe.
Is that king queen of
better.
spades?
King queen of spades. That is.
So Bailey makes a flush on the
wait,
river
is that
here.
Not king queen with the queen of diamonds.
And I think it went check on the river there. I think it was. I don't think it was a flush because he wouldn't have gone check.
Yeah, he has to bet, wouldn't he?
So James Bale takes down a sizable pot here to build his stack off Rob Lewis after Rob Lewis doubled up through Ben Murphy.
This is actually the hand before the stream. I remember James was in a big pot as I was sat at the laptop going, please let me fix camera free, please let me fix camera free. But the next, I'd say 5 minutes is me flicking, as you can see there, camera 3 off, flicking it on and off and flicking all the cameras on and off and unplugging all the webcams, plugging them all back in for the next like 6 minutes. So,
and there's me blessing you your flipping ability, Connor Aces. I mean, you can't complain about your flipping abilities with the results you've had in the last month or so. Come on.
Do you want to make the commentary booth a bit bigger so then you don't have to watch all these flicking on and off and shaking the cards and stuff?
No, that's all right.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Yeah, cool, fine.
Yeah,
can
we
watch
could
me
see
fail. You can watch me
the
fail.
magic of the table.
Yeah, like
So this is all the fun we have before the stream, setting it up. And when we have technical issues, it's rather annoying. That's all right, Connor. You give me 10%, all right?
Yeah. Yep, so this is me obviously testing that all the cameras are working and not freezing. Seat 3 is a little pain in the bum to get working. For some reason it always seems to be seat 3 that breaks on me. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if it's a fault with the camera, a fault with the USB hub, or just maybe
I think it's a connection issue, and sometimes it just drops out. But in the end, it's just a bit of hard work. And this is the thing when you only spend a limited amount of money on the table, it's not going to be perfect.
no.
And I think we've actually done a very good job on the budget that we've been on.
I think we've done absolutely amazing. Like I just walk around constantly with a smile on my face, and that is actually true.
I walk around with a throbbing erection.
Yeah, that's that. Yep. If I had a penis, then I would. No.
So we see Kieran here trying to fix a table.
Badly. Yeah. Yeah, you'll see a lot of flashing on and off, and me telling the players to wiggle their cards just so I know that the cards haven't frozen. But still up for Reno Con, says Carmi Kings.
Thought of using Google Docs or to keep up for running. I think that's a good idea, Connie. It would be a good idea. I mean, to be honest, I think the only information we need when people we don't even need to know when people bust. When new people join the table,
Yep.
and every so often just a few chip counts. It would be awesome
I
if
just came in. What the fuck? I'm really
Vito
sorry.
Fat Gamer, welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying it this evening. We're just having some technical issues with the table. It will be fixed in a minute. So
We're actually playing Dealer's Choice. It's a round of one card Texas Hold'em, where you have to use one card from your hand, and
whoever could do the most wiggles wins, is it?
yeah, it is. It's wiggle, 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 wiggle.
17 viewers. I think we've reached a peak already for today. So
Yeah, I know that is
I'm
the
very happy
number
with that.
one thing.
I think the main aim is to try and get to a point where we can continually get on the first page of the
Yeah,
poker on
that's the dream.
Twitch,
That
and
is
then
the
once you're
dream.
on the first page, then it will grow even better because people will just see it on their scroll down, and they don't even have to scroll down, just see it on the first page and they click it. And I think we worked out in about 30 viewers regularly
Yeah,
to be able to get on the first page of Twitch, which is not that difficult. Like we got half of that already,
Yeah.
and we're pretty much close to the top of the second page.
fourth stream.
Fourth stream as
Fourth
well,
stream.
so it's going really, really well. So thank you to all you guys for tuning in and watching. As I said, it's going to be getting better and better, and we hope to rival Jason Somerville eventually. We need to get him to give us a shout out actually at some point.
Yeah, we will.
You need to give him
Yep.
an update on how it's been going, and hopefully we can get a plug from him.
Yeah. Awesome. Cheers for that, Theoto. Is it Theoto?
It's the Top Hat Gamer.
Oh wow, that's my English ability failing me there. The Top Hat Gamer, thank you very much. We are just
Yeah, thank
testing
you very
this
much
one.
for that
Yeah,
follow.
yeah.
We
It does
really
mean a
do
lot.
appreciate it, and if we can grow this channel. While we fix this, we'll have a look at. So thank you as well for the follow Fairy Hag and Barry Hag, Karmikins, Jogren, and Steed MST, which is actually Simon Stevens. So thank you to all those people that have followed.
Yep, awesome. Yeah, cheers for that. It means
We're actually up
means
to
the word.
20 viewers.
20 viewers,
20
wow.
viewers at the moment. So oh shit.
Well, we have been going for about 2 hours now, aren't we? We're out dropping out.
Dropping out, which I'm
Which is
very
really
impressed
good.
by.
Yeah.
So we're up to 20 viewers. So thank you very much to everybody out there.
We have a question. What tourney today is this? Do you want to? Well, all right, Alex.
Seeing as you're the leader.
Well, the Top Hat Gamer. What it is I am the chairman of the Poker Society for the University of Central Lancashire. This is a free roll competition that we play every Tuesday for amateur poker. A lot of these people didn't know how to play poker 2 or 3 weeks ago, and maybe playing here for the first or second time, and it's just an opportunity. We had 50 people to start this tournament today, and we play. Obviously, this is table 1, the feature table that we built over the summer, as we explained earlier, me and Bailey. It was all done for under 200 and...
Under 300.
Under 300. We'll go for under 300 now. The number
Hi,
keeps
Plasma
creeping up.
TV. How you doing? Nice
Yep.
to see you in the chat again. Thanks for joining us. I hope your evening stream went well. That's my mate.
Yeah. And basically what we do is we play for points towards a cup at the end of the year. So there's 27 live league weeks every Tuesday at 6:30, and the stream will start about 7ish most Tuesdays. And the dream is to get a Twitch channel going, streaming some live poker, amateur poker, which you don't see, I don't think, anywhere. You probably was looking through the Twitch and saw a load of online poker and just went, hang on a minute, is that live poker there?
Exactly. You only see it.
Is that
with
live poker?
Like an EPT or a WPT or all these sort of things. So nobody's really done it on an amateur scale before, just because the tables are so expensive. What's the buy-in? It's a free roll buy-in.
It is a free roll buy-in.
There's some food for hosting for 2 viewers. Thank you very
Wow.
much, Spasma TV. Thanks for the host.
Yeah.
I know you were saying earlier you would host, so thank you for that.
Yep. Thanks a lot. Everything helps. Anything to
I
do
think
with
we must be getting close to that first page.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Let me just check what's going on with
That's
the actual
the
channel.
dream. So yeah, it is a free roll competition, as we were saying.
Did you do? Is there a cash league that we've
Yeah.
been doing? So yeah, we do have optional cash buy-in, which is £3.
£2.
£2, which all goes in, and then they split it up however they want. And also, there's £1 in for the food as well.
Yeah, that's just for pizzas at half time.
So you did break even, because you say it cost £50 today, and we had 50 players.
Yeah.
So you were right breaking even.
No, that's what the guy in the canteen was like. He said, "Oh, I'll charge you £1 a head for food," and
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, but we want to spend like £30 on food maybe," and then we got £20 to put towards the stream. And
Can you play a hand with one seat, block out the other cards? Yeah, it is possible, but we can't do it from this laptop, because the actual capturing laptop does the capturing from the table. So all we'd have to do there is just tick off what people we had. So we do have a heads up tournament later on this year.
Yeah, we do.
Which we're planning to on the feature table is to have 2 heads up games going on at the same time. So with that, we would just tick off 2 or 3 of the cameras and just have 4 of them running. And then we could basically have whatever running we want.
Yeah.
Which is good. Sounds a bit depressing. It's I think it's because we don't want to encourage gambling too much on Unit.
Yeah.
If people want to go on and play for money and improve their game, you can always we always have trips to the casino and these sort of things. When and we always post it on our Facebook group, and people, any of the freshers, if they want to play, can join us, because we've got cars and things to drive down there. So if people want to go on to play for more money, we have that option.
Yeah.
But I think to get people introduced into poker and get them comfortable, and it's more of a social setting, it's better to do these free roll things. And also the uni doesn't allow us to gamble that much. We try to.
Yeah. Always use a fork. Yeah. By the uni's regulations, we're not allowed to gamble for money. But that's not to say that we haven't had some really big results from the society. We had just last week, we had Conor Murray Playfair cash in Jason Somerville's Run It Up home game. The biggest one he did, he came second in it for 1.6k. So for a student, that's obviously big. We've had he won another tournament a few weeks back second. He came second in the Big 880. Yeah, for about 3.6.
Something like that, yeah. And we've had Simon Steedman coming third in the Storm. all these sort of ones. So we do grinding sessions around people's houses for playing for money. So if people want to play for money, there's always that option. But
Yeah.
Tuesday is a friendly game to get freshers in, to learn the game, to get better, and to just chat and have a few pints and people to enjoy themselves.
It's all a learning experience as well. Like, if you came to a university and you wanted to play poker and you didn't really know how, this is like the perfect thing for you. Like, we're one of the biggest poker societies in the uni, throughout all the unis. So yeah,
Harry Bag asks, how old is the channel? Actually, not that old. This is our fourth stream.
fourth stream. Yeah,
Fourth or fifth, if we count a test stream. So I'm pretty happy with how it's going so far. We've every single time we've had more viewers than the previous stream. So I'm very happy with how the channel's going, and eventually it's going to grow. It's going to grow. So we've peaked at 21 viewers today, and that's absolutely fantastic. Most people wouldn't dream of that for streaming after they would probably only get that many after streaming for about 3-4 months.
yeah, that's true.
So the good thing is we've got a good grounding to of people that can always watch it, like alumni and that sort of things. Yeah, I remember you on it, Quinny. So we see that all the cameras are now working.
Except from C8. C8 is the last one I need to fix.
Oh, so
and
Kieran's working his
let me
magic.
just quickly untick that box. It'll go black. There we go. And then I'll tick it back on. And then there we go. We're ready.
And he's
we're ready for
happy.
playing. I'm so happy. Like.
So it looks like we're going to come back to the tournament now.
Yep.
I'd love you to tweet it out, Harry Bag. That would be absolutely fantastic. Anything to do to help the stream would be fantastic.
Yep.
Big shout out to you if you do that for us. That's great. And a big shout out to Spasma again for hosting us. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Imagine if we got hosted by
great.
Jason Sarnville.
I know, right? I
Wouldn't
wanted
that
him
be
to
amazing?
commentate for us like at one time. Yeah. So yeah, let's go. This
So
will be the...
cards are going to go back in the air now, and I can give you some updated chip counts and people in the seats. So I think seat 6 is still there. Okay, so at the moment, seat 1, he's fucked it up again.
What?
That's not right. The seat 1's here, and he's put David Paul, who's here.
Yeah. For anyone new joining the thing, you see that triangle, like all-in triangle that's made out of paper, home-built one. The seats are numbered 1 to the left of that triangle. Then going clockwise around the table is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we are playing 8 mics here, and the seats corresponding to that have the numbers underneath. So from the triangle, going left, we're on the last 2 tables, Quinny. And we did pause the blinds while we fixed this for both tables, so it wasn't unfair. And
1, 2, 3,
yeah,
4.
so it'll be the final table pretty soon. But on this hand now, we have seat 1, under the gun plus
Sean
1,
Delaney.
is going to fold. Seat 2 with pocket 9s is going to see a raise. The blinds look like they're 600, 1200. Queen Jack in seat 3. Let's just see what pocket 9s decided to make it. It's just a call from pocket 9s. And a flat as well by Queen Jack. Over to Ace Jack Ace Jack on seat 5 on the button. He's also going to make the call, and Ace 3 suited will check the big blind.
So 4-way to this flop.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. As you can tell, some of the players are more inexperienced. You'd obviously expect a
And the
raise.
flop is Ace 5-5, so Ace Jack in trouble here.
Ace Jack in trouble.
With 9s in this spot, you always think this flop's a lot better for you than it actually is.
Did you say Ace Jack in trouble or in front?
In front. I said
In
Ace
front.
3's in trouble.
Ace 3's in trouble. Right, yeah. So Ace Jack is on the button.
9s is going to check to 9s here. He's going to lead out for 3k.
Yep.
And over to seat 5, which is David Paul.
With the best hand.
And he's thinking about his options here. Do you raise here or do you just flat, do you think?
I think I just flat.
I think you just flat.
I don't see what worse hands like 9s. You want to keep them
Because you want to keep
bust.
low aces in,
Yep.
like Ace 3.
Yep.
If Ace 3 gets away from it here, this is a very impressive fold from seat 7, which I think is...
Yep, he does. That's
It's,
a very disciplined fold
it's
there
Phil Thoback. Very good fold there from him.
in seat 7.
You fucked up with the seat numbers again.
Rip seat 2.
You've gone the wrong way around the table.
Yep, I know, right? Ace Jack is in trouble. Yeah.
Seat 1
Sorry
is Sean
about that.
Delaney.
I thought he said Ace Jack was in trouble as well. But it looks like there's an all-in and a
Yeah,
call.
Sean Delaney, yeah.
Ace fills
So
up,
it's closest to
and that is it
Left-handed
for
in the
seat
Closest
2,
to you is seat 1.
who's just busted.
No. Other side.
Yeah.
Side without the boom. So as you walk towards the table now, left hand side of the left hand side of the middle, the same side that you're walking towards. Seat 1. all the way around. Charles.
So we did lose. We did lose nines there. I think we lost nines there. By the
So
way.
I think nines. That must be all in.
Yep. For seat two. Seat two, we do lose. Who was it? Who did we lose?
What's it went out to be?
Seat one's here. So it's Sean Delaney's seat one.
But remember the camera.
He's not there.
The camera. No. The camera on the table's turned the other way around. Yeah, we changed the order of the camera so we could.
Basically, just find the two
The
perspex
triangle.
which are the furthest away from each other. There's two which are closer and two which are further away.
Okay.
And the left-hand one of that is seat one.
Left of the all-in triangle, as I've just been explaining.
Yeah,
So
left of the all-in triangle.
As I'm. Yeah, we're all. Pretty,
So did Ace 3 just fold facing a bet on the call? Yes, he did. It's a good fold in the situation, but when you call with Ace 3 pre-flop there and you see that sort of flop,
Yep.
I'm not sure whether that fold is actually amazing. Obviously, it was good at the time. I think it was 9 shoved and
Yeah.
there was a flat behind, which I don't mind the fold then because...
Did nine shove the turn? I thought nine shoved the turn because they bet the flop, didn't they? And then
bet raise, shove, call.
bet raise shove call. All right, fair enough. So he went in on
See,
the flop.
Gacha Gray, you should be in this commentary booth now because
Yeah.
we're completely behind.
We got Simon Steeman running in and messing up things and
Getting a...
getting in the way of the action. So we are 5-handed now. Yeah, it's got to go to that. Yeah, nice.
No, we're 6-handed.
6-handed. Okay, we're 6-handed here. Blinds are still 6-12.
Yep.
Should be 6-12 anyway. So who is in seat one?
I'm told it's Sean Delaney, but we're going to get you some updates to make sure we know exactly who's on there. And the final table must be starting pretty soon.
Yeah.
So we'll have...
This looks like it's on the
if we
bubble
got
for the points.
if we got 6 players on this table, there'll probably be 6 or so on the other ones. And we're having a new player move into seat 2. Do you guys ever play in tourneys? Yes, of course we do. Yeah, we play casino comps. We play bigger comps like at Dust Till Dawn. We play UKSBC every single year.
Yep.
A
A few of the lads are going to
Berlin. Yep. A few of the lads are going to Berlin this weekend. Is
Yep,
it?
it is this weekend, yeah.
To go to the EPT and play a few there. Weatherlaw, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hope you are enjoying this evening, and I hope you're here to enjoy some poker. We're getting close to the final table here. I think we may be actually 7-7, so I think we may have 14 players left at this time. And it looks like seat 6 has gone all in, which is Ben Murphy.
with King Jack here.
He's probably going to be called by A7, who has quite a lot of chips here. It doesn't look like that big and all in.
in seat 8.
Yep, seat 8.
Nope, looks like he's going to just fold. He's going to fold, isn't
And
he?
he's just going to pick it up here. A bit of a tight there fold there from A7.
Oh wait, hang on a minute. I'm not quite sure. Ross, yep, it was a fold. Sorry, it's just showing the cards.
Hello, Pierre. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Refresh the stream, always use a fork because we are still live here. So just refresh it. It should be okay. Pierre is actually another one of my good friends from my
So many friends.
online. So thank you for joining us tonight, and I hope you're enjoying the poker and you've got yourself a beer or anything else, because I know you do like some other things as well. And you'll sit back and relax and enjoy this final table that's coming up pretty soon.
Yep. The dominations, good question. Always use a fork. Blacks are 100, purples are, you are correct, 500, and whites are 1,000.
Those are only chips in play at the moment. We will be having red chips soon, which are 5,000.
And
I
blue
understand.
chips, which will be 10,000. Also, if you watch from the start, the green chips are worth 25, but they've obviously been chipped up as we are getting late into the tournament now.
I know, my technical expertise only extend that far, always use a fork, unfortunately. So the action is going to be on seat 3 here. Thank you very much.
Yep.
So we've got some updated place names at the moment. Okay, well that's in 10 minutes though, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, well so we'll get those to you in 10 minutes.
Seat 3 on the big blind with pocket deuces.
You want to come in? So it looks like a...
seat 3 open deuces, sorry. Flat from queen 8.
And the board comes 10 deuce queen here. So deuces in seat 3 flops a set, which is Stephen Doherty has flopped a set, and seat 5, which is David Paul,
has top pair.
has top pair. So he could get himself in a bit of trouble here.
Looks like it's going to bet from the
We've
set.
also got queen 9 as well. with Sean Delaney, and it looks like a raise here from Queen 8. So Sean Delaney in a spot here with
top pair.
and he's just got the flat behind.
This is a
23
call
viewer hype, guys. 23 viewers. So he
Nice.
may be on the front page of Twitch, which is a massive achievement in only
Yeah,
our
it is.
4th stream. Big thanks to all you guys.
Interesting to see seat 3 Stephen O'Doherty just call here, knowing that he's
And
both,
quads on the turn for Stephen O'Doherty.
both his team are crushed.
And he bets out here straight to David Paul, who's going to make the raise again. So a bet of 2k there.
No, it's a bet and a call, I think.
Bet and a call. Bet
Yeah,
and a call.
bet and a
sorry.
call, and a call from Sean Delaney in seat 1.
And a 7 on the river, and a call from Sean Delaney as well, wasn't it, on
Yeah.
the turn?
So action is on Sean Delaney, who's deciding what to do with his top pair. He can't be happy about it at this moment in time.
I think it'd be very strange to lead out here.
Yeah,
Very strange, because I think most queens you're only getting to flat call.
looks like he has
and you want to be
checked.
check. So he just checks over to.
Doherty, who has quads now. He has bottom quads with deuces.
It would be ballsy, Gutshot Grey, to check here. Very ballsy, but he's going to bet it, and it looks
Nice
like he
big
bets,
bet as well.
bets for about 8k there.
Seat 5 put to a decision now. He's seen Doherty bet into him twice
And also,
now.
he has to think about Sean Delaney behind him as well, who's called all the way. But I mean, you might be putting him on spades here. You may be putting him on King Jack. You may be putting him on Jack 9. All of this.
Yep.
Connor Aces. Oh, so we have been on the front page. It's 12 viewers, so I
Awesome.
think we deserve a
Yeah.
fist bump for that.
We'll take that. That's the dream. So now a big call here from Queen 8. Must really not believe Stephen Doherty has a made hand like Ace Queen, King Queen.
And I think it's going to be a very poor call here from Sean Delaney.
Yeah.
I don't think you can call here with Queen 9. I really don't. I think you can just get rid of it here.
He
And
just
he's gonna
can't fold top pair.
He's going to flat here.
And
And
Doherty's going to show him quads. And let's see if there is a big reaction. Oh my god.
I think if David Paul folds there, then Delaney's got a difficult decision.
Yeah,
And
but once he
I
calls-
don't understand the call, but once he calls behind, I think with Queen 9, you're not really beating anything.
Yeah.
Nah, I just don't think you are. Yeah, plus
Yeah.
you would chop with Queen 10. Anyway, I'm going to go and have a cigarette, and Simon Steedman is going to take over from me.
Yep,
for-
awesome.
You wanna, oh, you're going to...
So a big hand there for Stephen Doherty with
Oh,
quad
wow.
deuces.
Okay, I'll roll here, and then we'll go...
Is this a different version of poker? Yes, it's the one where amateurs play.
Can you pass me my
And
stuff over there?
this is the sort of play that amateurs make. They can't fold top pair or they don't believe them. This is live free roll. Yep, correct. And also,
If you want to see some cash poker, actually, tune in on Saturday around about 6 o'clock. We are going to be trying to run a 5p, 10p cash game.
high stakes.
High stakes poker. And last time we ran that for 6 hours last Saturday. So that went really well. So if you want to see some cash game poker, tune in on Saturday around about 6 o'clock, and we will have a cash game stream for you.
If that's more of your thing. I do prefer cash games to tournaments. Yep. I do prefer cash games to tournaments, but I've recently been persuaded to try and start playing tournaments, as that's where all that's where all the money is.
What sort of tournaments have you been playing, Kieran? Have you been playing large MTTs, sit and go, MTTs sit and goes?
Yeah, I've been mainly playing the $5 or less on stars. The hots, like the 440 today. I'm in cash just before I came to set up the stream.
Cash. Playing
That
for
sweet
like
min
6
cash,
hours
yeah.
for the sweet min cash.
I actually only played it. It was turbo, so I was only playing for like
440.
I was only playing for like 2 hours or something. Hello to Matthew Jennings in the
See,
chat.
that's where I've made most of my money. Is I highly recommend the 45-man turbo sit and goes, like the $3.50s or the $7,
Yep.
because they're so crushable.
Yep.
If you get a double up, you can pretty much fold to almost the final table.
Yeah,
And then you're just playing the right spots. It teaches you when you should be shoving. I learned a lot from grinding the $7 45-man turbo tournaments.
Yeah.
Especially, it's very good for learning about casino comps, because the structure is very similar to casino comps, and that helped out that sort of game.
Yep. It is good practice. Back to this hand though. We have Queen 7, Ace 6 and Ace 10. It was checked round on the flop, 5 of spades on the turn, checked to Ace 10 in seat 6.
Queen 7 has the straight here.
It does. We checked on the turn. Ace 10s took a stab at this pot. which I don't mind when it's been checked to you twice in position. But he's going to find out that Queen 7 has a better hand. And Ace 10 is going to call all in with Ace High. Not believing his opponent here, and he's drawing dead. And we will lose seat 6, or was it seat 7?
Seat 6.
Yep.
So we have lost.
Yep. $7.45. You know it. I'm sure you've played that tournament
now
before.
I think I can. There is way more cash in tourneys, but what I say with tourneys is when you run deep, especially in like those 440s and all that sort of thing, you can't just min cash. You have to play for the win.
Yeah.
Because you're only going to get that far so often just because of the variance that's in the tournament. So once you get deep, you really have to get value for your deep runs.
Yeah, that's true.
And your mistakes are much more punished
You have
in
to
tournaments later on because you're missing out of so much value. Whereas in cash game, yes, you can make a mistake and lose a buy-in, but you can buy straight back in. Whereas in tournaments, that's it. You're done.
Well, I've played a lot more cash than I have tournaments. I personally started playing cash to learn the game because I thought that was the best place to learn the game. Just grinding the micro stakes on stars. And I moved up to 25 NL, got all the way up to 25 NL after 100,000 hands. So I was definitely a winning player at 25 NL, which is hard on stars. If you've ever tried 25 NL over a decent sample size, it is hard.
It's because
I
there
found
are
it hard.
grinders on there.
It is, yeah.
Like, it's just such a tight game.
Yeah.
Like, it's so hard to make a profit.
Yeah, it does teach you discipline though, and obviously that comes in handy when you're playing tournaments.
Night, Carmel. Have a good night.
Yep.
How many?
11.
Now.
Yes.
Or now.
So I can give you some updated chip counts and the seats now. So in seat 1 we have Sean Delaney with about 24k. Seat 2 we have The Rock, Michael Holmes with 60k, so a decent stack now. Seat 4 is Stephen Doherty.
Do you want to say something about Michael Holmes before we move on?
Yeah, he was the winner of last year's league.
Yep, Michael
Live
Holmes won the league, being a nit. He crushed it. He won by 200 points.
I mean, everybody calls him a nit, and he admits that he is a nit. So
It's how you win this league, though.
Yeah.
it is.
How do you play against players that don't fold? You play tight.
Exactly.
Simple as that.
I was reading an article actually about playing in pubs and that sort of thing, and it basically said never bluff.
Never bluff. Why? Why bluff? People don't fold.
Anyway,
exactly.
carrying on.
I know.
Seat 4, we have Stephen Doherty with 103k. I think he's the big stack at the table at the moment. In seat 5, he's been here since the start. It's David Poole with 53k, a good average stack at the moment. In seat 7, we have, who the hell is that? I can't read that.
Phil?
Phil what?
Phil Thornback.
Phil Thornback with
Yep.
only 13k, so he is the short stack at the moment. So he needs to double up very, very soon. And in seat 8, we have James Bale with 60k, again, an average stack here. So the big stack at the table is one to watch. Seat 4, Stephen Doherty.
Yep. Stephen Doherty, this is our second live league week. He finished 4th in our first live league week, he took 9 bounties, I think.
No, that's because some were. So we'll explain a bit about the bounty system.
Yep.
So every single week, everybody has a bounty on them, which each knockout is worth 2 points.
2 points.
for the live league.
The normal
But
bounties.
every single week we have however many tables there are, one bounty on each table, and their knockouts are worth 5 points.
So it'll either be the person who won last week, the winner of the online league. If we have like any special guests who came up for just that week to play, or first out of last week, or one of the committee, or myself. Yeah, wild cards. There's loads of different reasons why you can get that bounty. But then it gives the players extra incentive to knock them out again. And
So 7s and deuces here, and it looks like it's check with a board of Queen Jack 4-9. Seat 8, which is James Bale versus seat 2, which is Michael Holmes, and they are both pretty nitty, unless
as you can tell by this check. It's very friendly poker.
I think 7s could have a stab at it on the turn, definitely.
Yeah.
In position here. No, is he on the button? No, it's Michael Holmes on the button. I think deuces should have a stab at that, because if he's got any hand like King X or something, then you're going to make him fold. You're just going to pick up a small pot. Anyway, I'm going to have a break for 5 minutes and have a cigarette, and then I will be back and I will help Kieran out.
Thanks a lot.
You okay taking over just for 5 minutes? Just
thanks a lot for Simon Bailey to
I'll be right back.
commentating. Are you going as well, Simon? Oh, looks like you've just got me.
We'll be right back.
It's okay. Don't leave me.
Sorry for our addiction.
No, it's all right. Yeah, you go kill your lungs. Nah, I'm joking. So anyway, back to this hand. So Stephen Doherty with the chip lead. As I said before, he knocked out 9 people in the first week. 3 of them being committee members with the Red Bounty. So he's currently on 98 points in the league. Miles Flanagan won the league the first week on 200 points. Matthew Challoner came second, 135 points. Myself, I came third with 100 points. James Bailey, who's in seat 8, came 5th last week. He's on 56 points, and David Long is 6th with 40 points. So there'll be a similar amount of points up for grabs this week for the final table. I do believe we're practically on the bubble here for the final table, and it's been folded round to the small bound. No, not yet. You're not supposed to know them just yet, but hopefully as the game go on, as the weeks go on, you'll get to know a few familiar names with the stories that they tell you, or like just getting to know them and if they come on stream. Fair enough. So yeah, looks like Jack 8 will win this hand. James Bailey. He looks like it's gone a raise from the small blind and a shove, denoted by the all-in aeroplane that we have there on the table covering the Carlsberg sign up on the right. Yeah, 6 million hands at 2NL zoom sounds about right for Panker. Let's have a look. What else do we have coming up? Well, the next special event that we have coming up that will be getting streamed is the alumni event, where we have all the old players from the society. So our society now is mainly built on people from the last 2 years and freshers from this year, but the alumni event gives all the old members a chance to come up and to see some of the new players, have a laugh with some of the older players that they haven't seen over the summer or since they broke up from uni. Jimmy Russell will be there. Can we have a silent hand? Oh, thank you very much. Appreciating my commentating skills. We have a limp from 10 Deuce in seat 7. And James Bale on the big blind with the suited king. I would not be surprised to see him raise this, but no, he does just check. Yeah, old members being alumni. King Queen Ace board. 10 Deuce here for seat 7, flops a gut shot. Seat 8, second pair. And it goes bet from James Bale with the best hand, and he will take down that small pot, which are important. Antes will be coming to play very soon, I should imagine. I do believe it's the next blind levels where they do come into play. Okay, so seat 7 now is on the button. It's Phil Thornback, who at last check. Yeah, Phil Thornback on 13k last time we saw him. He's on the button now. It looks like antis are in play. Yep, 200 anti. So James Bale on the big blind here. Under the gun in seat 1 with, it looks like 6-7 offsuit for seat 1. Sure, Jimmy. Sure, you can come up and commentate on the alumni event. We'd love to have some input. Oh, sorry. Seat 1 is on the big blind with 6-7 offsuit. Seat 3 with his 2 aces opens. Under the gun +1, and folded round to James Bale with Jack 5 off. He'll have a look down and fold this. And 6-7. He's just gonna check. Oh, seat 3 limped his aces. Right, okay, so to a flop we go, and this is why you shouldn't really limp aces, because you give 6-7 equity to flop the best hand. He doesn't on this board, however. King 8-3, check check. To the turn, we have an ace, giving seat 3, which is Stephen Doherty, trips, and he's playing it cool as a cucumber, as he would say in his own words, checking it back, hopefully to get a bet out of 7 high here from his opponent, which he will. I'd like to see him raise this. He looks like he's bet 3,600, which is a pretty big bet into a limp pot pre. Yep, and this will be the just the call, and a quick fold there from seat 1, just messing around saying, "You got it, man, you got it." I had 7 high. I was just messing. Nice pot there for Stephen, who is our chip leader at the minute and currently 4th in the league. So hopefully aiming to take that number 1 spot off Miles, who I don't know if he is still in. It doesn't look like he's still in. So on to the next hand here, where we have James Bailey on the button. So if there's any questions that you want to ask in chat, we have Dominic. We have about 150 members on the Facebook page, and we get about 60 players every week for the Tuesday games. We have a game on a Monday, which we get about 30 players. That's another free roll with £5. Well, it's a satellite actually. It's £5 for the top 3 in drinks vouchers on a Monday night at the local pub. So that's not being screamed, but thanks for the interest. So another hand for Stephen here to open on seat 3. Monday, yeah, I know, my accent, I know, I'm sorry. So seat 3 is electing to limp this hand again, balancing his limping range with aces and ace-4 offsuit. And he's going to get shoved on by seat 1 with ace-3 offsuit, and he's going to let ace-4 go. Nice shove there from seat 1, taking advantage of the dead money in the pot when people limp. Looks like he had about 7 or 8 big blinds as the blinds are going up. It's not as deep as most tournaments. I think it is actually a better. I'm not from Birmingham. Always use a fork. I am from near Preston, unfortunately. But yeah, I only have to travel like half an hour into Preston when I go home for Christmas or whatever. So it's not that far to come. So seat 1 on the button is Sean Delaney with roughly 24k. Is seat 2 away from the table? No, I don't think so. Seat 2 is actually seat 2 now because the button is in seat 1 with 6-8 offsuit. 7-9 is going to raise this hand. I did tell him to push the chips into like a line so you could see how many whites were underneath, but they've obviously forgotten by now, and 2 obviously forgotten. Yeah, they've obviously forgotten and too busy concentrating on the poker. Like I should be concentrating on commentating. King Deuce in the big blind for the big stack. Stephen, is he going to raise? Nope. Oh, it's a shove, and I could only see 1 black chip. See, why isn't the all-in triangle being used? Like, come on, this is like the official all-in triangle that you get from PokerStars when you spend 1,200 FPPs or whatever it is. Not really, obviously, it's just a bit of paper, but yes, seat 2 is AFK. No, he's not. I have heard he's hurting. His back is hurting, as the table is completely solid. So like you can't put your legs underneath it. So some of the players are a bit uncomfortable around the table, but that's a small improvement that we need to fix by raising the table up a little bit. Yep. We are joined now by Simon Steedman, who has finished filling his lungs with
smoke.
With smoke.
Thank you.
You are much welcome.
Oh, is it Ashton on this table?
Yes, it looks like the button is on seat 2, so that means that seat 7 with ace-9 looks like he's jammed. I can't tell by how much, but it looks roughly about 6 or 7 bigs.
That'll be Phil Thornbuck.
Yep, Phil, jamming here with ace-9, I like it. You can't raise fold this hand.
I think he had about 14k to start the hand. Once it's about 1k, 2k.
Yeah.
He's been called.
And he's been called by seat 3 with king 4, who doesn't believe his 6 big blind shoving range.
Yep. And we just saw King Jack pass.
Yep. Did we?
Yep.
Oh well.
Seat 5 just folded King Jack, so it's another outgone.
So King 4 versus Ace 9.
Ace 9.
And
ace in
there's
the
an
window.
ace in the window.
And a 4.
So we
So-
need a king or a 4 to eliminate seat 7, but no. It looks like Ace 9 is going to get that double up. And ladder his way up onto the final table.
Lovely, lovely stuff.
Nice play there. Getting down to some of the better players in the society once all the riffraffs have been
Like myself.
been eliminated, like myself and Simon here.
I was so carded today.
Mm.
Yeah. Ended up shipping in a queen high board and got caught by a slightly better kicker. No chops.
Twitch chat loves your bad beat stories. Please
Oh.
tell us more.
Oh, okay. Well, I had 9s under the gun.
The typical 9s under the gun hand.
Yep. Just fold them. Fold those 9s. Unless it's a steal spot.
Oh god, teaching Simon about steel spots when
Oh,
he's meant
God,
to be the tournament master.
My eyes are opened. My God.
The simple the simple trick of labelling players on PokerStars, where green if they're loose and red if they're tight, has completely revolutionised Simon's poker brain.
You could just open like 7-4 under the gun. If it looks super strong, raising under the gun, and you got 2 rocks like in the blinds. It's such a plus EV move.
Speaking of under the gun, James Bailey here, when he puts his cards on the thing. Oh no, it's not. Yep. Is that now, Bailey?
Yeah.
Now or
Yeah.
here?
Now.
I can say it.
Cry me a river,
Yeah, something
Stephen.
like that,
Alright, cool. There's roughly about 10 players left. Yep. It looks like it's folded round to 10-7, who's elected to raise and been called in the blinds by 9-6 and 9-deuce. Ace 5 board. Would not be surprised if Stephen just takes this down with a C-bet, decides to check behind.
Stephen Limpton.
Oh, did it? Alright. Check here and a check from 9-deuce and action on Stephen, who decides to check again.
9-6 bits per flush draw. Well, that's it. Oh, he's river to 10.
Yep, rivered the best hand is Stephen, running well, and it's been checked to him again. And he bets just a simple blue chip, which is
10k.
10,000. 10,000? Yeah, I bet 10,000.
Into a pot of about 6k.
Into a bot of, yeah, it looks about 5k.
Yeah, trying to level a 5 into calling.
The pot was like 7k.
Trying to level a 5 into calling.
Nice hand there from Simon.
Yeah, speaking to
Shout out to Mo. What was it?
I hope you know you can see it's unplugged.
Just trolling one of the...
Shout out to Mo.
Trolling... 10,000. 10,000 what? $10,000.
10,000.
It's actually a cash game.
Yep.
We're playing 600, 1,200 blinds here.
Yep.
The Preston Super High Roller cash game.
Yep. And in the interest of bankroll management, we also do 5p, 10p on Saturdays.
Yeah, on Saturdays. Yeah, that's for the non ballers of the society. No, just 10,000 in the blue chips and the red chips that have now come into play. The 10,000 chips are the blues, and the 5,000 chips are the reds.
Yep.
Whites are 1,000. Purple or blue, depending on your preference, is 500, and blacks are 100, which will soon be chipping up when the antes go up to 500. So it's folded round now to 9-10 in seat 7.
It's like a limp pot. He's limped.
Who limped, and King 9 of James Bailey is going to check. And the board comes down King Jack Queen.
Flop to straight versus top pair and a gut shot. James Bell's not in great shape here.
Flop to straight here against 9-10, and he's going to be check raised. Can you see Bailey getting away from top pair and a good shot here?
I hope so.
There's
He's limped in, so he must think he's got the best hand here.
Yep.
Jacob's doing the chip counts and seat numbers for us.
Awesome. Cheers for that, Simon, who's running us information. So he's been check raised. So it's a tough spot here for James, depending on how much he's got left. He looks like he's pretty deep, so he can afford maybe to peel one if he thinks his opponent's doing it.
Doing this with a...
Yeah.
All in a call.
All in a call.
I thought it was quite short. He's got top pair.
He was really short, yeah.
Oh, and even if he hits his gut shot, he can't think he's always good as well. I mean,
Yeah.
ace the straight, aces there all the time.
6 of hearts and
King
king
on
on the river, which is not going to help James.
So,
So-
a double up.
Yep, Phil looks like he doubles up there.
He started the hand with like 12 bigs, I think, so
Yep.
I can't really get away with it.
Oh, he had about he just doubled up recently, didn't he?
Yeah,
So,
he did. Yeah.
He started the hand with 12 bigs, so he doubled up from 6 to 12 or whatever.
so he must have been about 20k. So now doubled up to about 40ish k.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah, he had 30k starting the hand, so whatever that is. Whatever that is.
Nice hand there from Phil. Is it Phil?
Yep, full fullback. Well played.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but I'll take it as a compliment because why not? So anyway, James there electing to put his opponent all in when check raised on a king, queen, jack. What are your thoughts about that?
Well,
When you get check raised and you've got top pair and a good shot,
he check raised all in, I think.
did he check raise all in? I thought he check raised and James shoved on him.
He check raised for like 7k with like 15k behind, so I just put him in.
So he check raised half his stack.
Yeah,
Oh, it's such a weird spot when you got top pair.
I do think it's a decision between a call and a fold because if you're calling, you're ahead of obviously clubs and worst top pairs.
I mean, he could be doing it just with a single 10.
Single 10, ace 10 makes sense. Ace 10's the straight in it, yeah. Single 10, maybe ace jack.
And he just limped, so his limping range is huge from what I've seen him playing today.
Yeah. But he has a lot of two pairs as well, and
Oh, looks like we've got
a
ace
bit unfortunate for him
queen
to run in,
C7.
to the top of his range.
A raise from Phil Thornback with ace queen.
He
Oh, just a limp.
Yeah. We're not seeing much raising going on.
And a shove.
I got trapped, obviously.
And a shove from James Bell.
Started
Seat.
the hand with 35k.
I don't know you're right.
They do now. C8 with James Bale has shoved ace 8 here
Yep.
to a limp under the gun and a limp on the button. Seat 7 has trapped him
Yeah, well played.
with ace and queen, and he's going to call him off pretty quick. And James
See.
is going to be 3. What is it to dog?
3 to
60.
1 dog.
Bet 3 to 1 dog. Yeah,
28%.
got about 30%. Yeah, he's going to need to find a. Is it an 8?
An 8.
Yeah, he's going to need to find an 8. 4 jack 4, no flush draws, no back doors for James. Only an 8 will
I
help
had the
him.
back door, not flush draw.
Yeah, is the ace of hearts. Oh, board's paired, so we can
Board's
see some
paired.
chops.
Any 8, no.
Deuce in the river, ace, queen's going to take it.
Ace queen, just taking it.
And we're going to lose James Bell after getting trapped.
So unlucky there to James. Well done for making it this far.
I've put pictures down to what, about 11
Looks like it's
close to the final table now.
very, very close
It
to the
was
final
10.
table.
I think I must have 10.
So we're going to get James Bailey on here to talk about his bust out hand.
Yeah, and I'm about to go off. See you later, guys. Ta-ta.
Let's think about the last two hands actually.
Yeah.
James.
I don't know. I think I should have. I was gonna just snap fold king 9 and then I just leveled myself into just putting him in.
Yeah, so-
because he limped in, I thought his range was quite wide. I thought he
Trying
could
to
just
get-
have like jack 10 hands like that. So I thought he wasn't folding though. So I just thought I'll put him in and just hope that he doesn't have a lot. And obviously it's not. It looked kind of bad, but
So
I
what were your thoughts on the player type of him when he check raises you on that?
I don't know. Like I just thought he'd probably bet like all his monster hands. I didn't think there were many like I don't know. I just didn't think he would just check razor straight. I just thought he'd probably just bet for pure value. Like because I could just have any two. Like I wouldn't necessarily fire at that board very often. So he wants to get value off draws and stuff. So I don't know. So I just thought like his limping range is so wide. I thought he might just be taking he just thought I was taking a stab. So he was check raising me. So I thought. I don't know. I just thought I'd protect my equity and shove, which is probably wrong. I don't know.
Looking back, would you have played it any differently?
I think I can get away from it. Honestly, I think I was my instinct was to fold, which usually my instinct is pretty correct, and then I just level myself. I thought shit. I thought crap. You know,
He's doing this with clubs, and I don't want
yeah,
to see
exactly.
a club.
Yeah, so I level myself pretty badly, and then I think the ace 8 is pretty standard. I had like 15 bigs, so it was 2 limps. I'm way ahead of their range.
Yeah, a shove
then-
here from ace 3 in seat 1.
Yep.
On the limp of 6-8 of diamonds, and that's going to get through.
That's
then.
what I was hoping was going to
Nice
happen
shove.
when I shoved with these. And just get 2 folds and that's it.
Nope, you got trapped by a screen.
Yeah, I did.
That one's kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah.
But do you think calling is an option?
I think so. I mean, the problem is he was so shallow. I just thought I'd put him in. Like he didn't have a pot size behind, so I just thought, like the pot was like at that point like 14,000, then he had like 14k behind, so I thought I'll just put him in, which I could call, but I just thought there's quite a lot of bad turns. It was either kill my action or just make me have to fold, and I'm kind of committed to the hand once maybe not committed to the hand, but I don't know. I think it stops him from making big mistakes on the turn. like either just folding the best hand or.
But by shoving, I think you need to have a. Are you doing it purely to get him to fold?
Not necessarily. I thought
Or-
there were worse hands he would actually call with as well.
To most kings.
I thought any king he was calling with Queen 10, Jack 10, like flush draws.
Queen 10.
Yeah, I just thought he wasn't. I thought he committed himself, so I just thought like he was never folding. I thought sometimes I can get value off worse.
Fair
But
enough.
looking back, I probably should have. I probably could have got away from it. To be
Yeah.
honest.
All right, fair enough. So back to this hand now.
Yeah.
Seat 1 is on the button. Looks like seat 5 has open limped.
Yep.
We've seen a lot of this going on this table.
Yeah, there's been a lot of limping.
There
It's
has
quite
been.
frustrating.
There has been a lot of limping. So the board is 4-6-8.
7-4's got a pair in the
Uh,
book shot. Queen 8's got top
Queen
pair.
8 flop dot pair.
3-5's up and down,
in
but
position.
not a particularly fantastic draw really.
So we will see a bet, not a C bet, but a bet from Queen 8 in position here, and he's going to get two calls.
Callers, which doesn't entirely surprise me. 6 on the turn doesn't change much. Brings a potential flush draw in, but no, obviously nobody's got a flush draw.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I'd like to see Queen 8 bet again, just to protect his hand.
Yep.
Also for value as well.
There's a bet there from David Poole, is it?
Yeah.
David Paul?
Yeah.
Don't know.
David Paul. That's right.
Good bet there, and we'll see if seat 2 decides to peel one more with his
I think once the board pairs, he
with
can
bottom
get
pair
away from it because it's
and
like
gut shot.
his draw's not.
But
very
no, he
live.
doesn't. He folds and
3-5
3-5.
calls. Well, Stephen's playing pretty loose. So.
Yeah, Stephen's been hitting everything.
Yeah, he has.
So why not?
With quads and all that. So.
Nice. So,
I'd like to see Stephen take a stab here.
Yeah,
He
you've
can't
got to the
win with
river.
5
Yeah.
high, but yeah, he obviously
Nope.
shut it down.
Check,
Be interesting
check.
to see if Stephen bombed, like put him in or whatever. I'm not sure how much David Long had, but if you know if Stephen put him to the test with like 20k on the river, be interesting to see if Queen 8 calls because it's a pretty scary board for Queen 8. You know, 7-8 gets there. Sorry, 7-5 gets there on the river, and quite a few draws get there on the river. So
Yep.
be interesting to see if he called.
There's quite a lot of hype for you in the chat. Do you want to respond to any of this? Plizak says, no chance James winning the league playing like that. Do you have anything to say back to him? Please don't be too...
I don't know. I'll try my best.
And I got a question for James. Can you knit me a sweater from Jimmy Rustler 2000?
I will try. I'll try my best from Jimmy Rustler, whoever Jimmy Rustler is. James will because he's terrible.
He's just there to Russell Jenny's.
Yeah.
Nice. Enough of berating James now. He's got to solve him. He's bust out anyway.
And
So the button now is on seat 2.
that's
Who's
like
been
an
dealt.
ace exposed, I think, is it?
Yep. Looks like the
A
Aces.
pointy one.
One pointy one down.
Yep.
So action is on. King 7 now.
This is the final table bubble, by the way. There's 9 left.
Yeah.
So
In
Thomas
this
in 10th. So,
in this 5
The
in this
points
5-handed. King 7 here. Applying the pressure on the bubble.
yep.
I like
that.
it.
Yeah, I do as well.
And a fold round to
Is that
4-7
Michael Holmes is open King 7, I think.
in
it is.
seat 5.
Yep. I think Michael Holmes has opened and we got a call from 7-4 off.
7-4 off, so in the big
Big
blind.
blind, yeah.
What is it? Why is he dealt the flop there?
I wouldn't know.
Who is it?
I don't know, to be honest.
May
So it
I
comes-
speak on the microphone?
Ace, King 8, maybe in a bit.
Yeah, Ace King 8. 7-4 is going to check, and it looks like Michael Holmes is going to fire it here. Nice big bet.
Yeah,
And 7-4 gets out of the way.
good bet there, I think.
Pretty standard hand there. I'd be surprised if a lot of people know what ICM is, always use a fork. And as well, because it is a free roll, people don't really care about min cashing.
Yep. Yeah.
But
There's not really ICM for. There's very few points available for the bottom.
yeah,
There's like 10 points for 9th or something. So
a min cash is
very little.
The flop was dealt because 1-4 already flipped over.
right.
Right, okay. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, points equals prizes, and if you win the league, you win a big trophy. How bad can it be, right?
Yeah, you can apply ICM, but people are considering it. When
Yep, it is good if you
Yeah,
think it
I mean, if
along
some
their
people
minds.
are quite tight and they want to get to the final table, you can pay a lot of ICM pressure, definitely.
Yep.
But again, a lot of people at the table won't necessarily understand ICM.
Yep.
So. To any of the viewers that don't understand ICM is basically it's your equity within the tournament. So based on how many chips you have. So in theory, if you're last in chips, you don't have any ICM pressure because you're expected to finish 9th. So it's like you're expected to finish based on your chip stack. So the big stacks can put a lot of pressure on the middle stacks because the middle stacks should not be busting last and things like that.
Yeah.
So they can open a lot of the big stacks. They can 3-bet a lot. They can 3-bet any 2 in theory. Just because like a lot of the middle stacks are just not going to go broke.
Yep, cool. Looks like we've seen a jam from King 10
King
here.
10. And 6 is it Stephen considering a call? Yep.
Stephen considering a call
He was
here.
I think Sean was only quite short. I think he only had like 10 bigs maybe. So I think Stephen's.
Unfortunately, Harry, you can't post a link to try and stop spamming. According to Simon Bailey, it's not good. He's got all the Twitch experience and he says that that's the best way to do it. Unlucky. Right, so on a flop here, looks like there's been an all-in and a call.
Yep.
So it's Stephen O'Doherty versus...
Oh, there's Ace Jackson as well.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So it's Ace Jack.
Three-way all in.
Is Ace Jack rejammed? Yeah, I think Stevens called and then Ace Jack's rejammed, and I imagine 6s will be priced into call.
Looks like it's Sean Delaney.
Six is jammed.
6 is rejammed, then Ace Jack called. Okay, fair enough.
Looks like Sean Delaney here is at risk in seat.
Yeah. Sean Delaney and David will be at risk, I think.
Seat 1 with King 10, and Ace Jack here on seat 5.
Ace Jack suited.
So we are going to see a flop.
Yep.
We're
So the
gonna
6s
play
are
a
going to be
pop.
hoping for. Oh wow, 6 in the window.
That looks like a set.
That is a set.
For seat 3
So
or overwhelming
good
chip
shot
leader.
for Sean. Nothing really for Ace Jack. Ace Jack's drawing dead actually at this point. He's going to a board chop basically. So he wants like an 8 and a 10
Yep.
to win.
So action is on Ace Jack here.
Yep. I think are they not all in then?
No, because look, he's got chips behind.
Oh crap! Yeah, you're right.
So,
Fair enough.
Top of the league after this.
so
So
that's
Stevens
top one.
jammed, and is Ace Jack calling?
It looks like Ace Jack's ready for
It
a
looks
call.
like he was going to call. I don't know how he can call unless he's put like most of his stack in. But that I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how they just didn't get it in pre.
Yep. So it's an all-in on the flop here, and it looks like seat 5 is contemplating a call, which is David Paul.
Why is Dominic Panker been blocked or something? Because he keeps saying message deleted.
I don't know.
Who is it? Yeah. That's
Okay.
Why?
yeah,
What?
I think it's done up in a second.
Yep. So he does decide to make the call with Ace High. In seat 1, Sean Delaney is at risk with.
Oh, I
Chance
guess
at 8.
gets there with a straight. Yep. So Sean scoops it
Yep.
with King 10.
King 10, yeah. King 10
And
takes that
then-
pot.
Stephen Doherty takes the rest of the
Yeah.
chips from
From David.
David
And it
Paul.
looks like Ace
David
Jack
Paul
will
goes
be eliminated there.
Yep. It's a pretty sick turn for 6s as
Yep.
well. And that's
that,
foul table.
that'll be the final table bull.
Yep.
Sean. So hopefully we'll get Sean here now to just talk you through that hand and what his plans are for the final table. Yeah, go on. Do you want to do it with him?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright,
I'll
cool.
budge
Yeah.
up and then.
Yeah. So Sean, come round.
Yeah, you go around.
Tell him a bit about yourself and what you're thinking about the final table and how you think.
In English.
In English. Yeah, not in Scouse.
You like me, Tony Weston? Yeah.
So how many bigs did you have when you
I'm-
shoved then? About 10?
Yeah, I was on about 24k.
24k, blinds 1, 2.
Blinds 1,
yeah,
2,
that's
yeah,
pretty
so,
standard. And then
Uh,
obviously you were happy when the turn
yeah.
joined to 4
I
outs.
think we got really lucky on the turn. Look at Andy Plisak saying there.
Andy just
Sean
insults everyone.
Sean doesn't have a
despite
clue.
being the worst player at society.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you're on 75k, so you got a pretty good stack going into final
What is he
table.
saying?
So yeah, that's so you got like your 4th in chips now or 5th in chips. You got a reasonable stack
Speaking
anyway.
British.
So look at the stacks, yeah. So Phil Thornback has got all my chips.
I'm not
So
actually a
he's got
Scouser, I'm from the Wirral. I'm a posh Scouser. It's a bit of an oxymoron, but yeah. Yeah. So
So yeah,
I'm sitting on about 70k.
what
for the
what
final
seat are you in
table.
for the final table?
Seat 4.
T4.
Seat
So
four,
you're gonna try and play tight or loose or what are your plans?
Probably play tight, try and get the highest.
Try and ladder up a little bit. Yeah. Well, obviously you're mid stack, aren't you? So you've got to be a bit careful.
Well, I think I'm about third biggest.
Yeah, I think. Well, there's the 4th biggest. Yeah, there's 93k, 100k, 90k ahead of you. So yeah, it's reasonable. We've got Michael
That's
Holmes.
why I said and good shot Gray is. That's why I said it's a bit of an oxymoron. So,
So
if you don't
we'll-
know what that is. It's kind of.
We'll just do a seat like count of the players that will be on the final table. In seat 1 we've got Sam Bernstein,
Okay,
he's got
sure.
40k. Seat 2 we've got Henry Hoover, who's got 56k. Seat 3, we have got Stephen Doherty with 90k, who's also, I think he's 4th in the league, so I think he's the only one who foul tabled last week. So he's in pole position to take the lead. He's in seat 3. Seat 4, we've got Phil Thornback. He's got 100k as a chip leader. He's a fresher and it's his first time at the foul table.
Yeah, go on. I'll jump in. Alright, I'm going to leave you with
And then,
Good luck, Sean.
yeah, good luck, man. Seat 5. Do you know who seat 5 is? Because it says 2 seat 6s here.
Oh shit.
So it's either Michael Holmes or sorry, you're right there.
Jacob is in seat 6
Jacob,
and Michael
okay,
Holmes
so Michael Holmes in seat 5 with 45k. Jacob Georgiades is in seat 6 with 15.5k. So Jacob's the shortest stack by quite a long way. He's got under 10 big blinds. The blind's 1.53 now.
Yeah.
So Jacob's got 5 bigs, and then seat 7, James Lakeman with 93k, and then in seat 8 we have Sean Delaney who just left us in 75k.
Yeah, blinds will be going up.
So blinds will be going up.
We're going to have a short little break now for 5 minutes, just to let people catch their breath before the final table. We actually have another final tabler in the room, Sam Bernstein. I'll get out of the way so he can come in and talk a bit about what his plans for the final table are.
Yeah.
What are the blinds going up to?
1.53. So you have got about just over
15
like 14,
maybe?
13 bigs, 14 bigs.
Yeah,
It's reasonable this stage.
it's not great.
So yeah, how do you feel? What are you gonna?
I'm so
what are your
excited.
plans? You excited?
I'm really excited.
Is this the first time you've been on the feature table? Apart from
No,
the cash
no,
game?
no. Yeah, certainly
Yeah.
without the cash game.
Oh, that's good, yeah. So yeah, you'll just be looking for good spots to chip up.
Oh,
against.
definitely against this guy here, Stephen.
Yeah, so you've
definitely
got-
against Stephen.
Yeah, well, Stephen will call you quite light, so
I
just
want
pick
to
up nice
crush.
spots against him.
I want to crush all the big stacks.
All you need is a ladder and then double up, and you'll be up with the big stacks. Really,
All I need is aces to be cracked,
to be cracked,
like I did earlier in the tournament against Pete Wallace.
Really?
I had aces with
and
I
he
think it was
had
about 15k, maybe something like that, and Pete had about 8k behind.
right.
And he raises, I re-raise. Oh no, maybe he limped. I think
Okay.
he went limp, I raise
Yeah,
from
and
like,
he
the button
called.
or something, and he shoved.
He shoved.
Yeah,
wow.
and whoever else called
And you snap him off.
snap off.
What did he have?
He had 8-4 off suit, and I have the black aces.
Right,
Not the best.
and it
hand,
comes
but-
like 8-4.
No, it comes 8, like 6, 10.
Yeah.
So it's not the greatest of flops for
Right.
aces.
Yeah.
Jack on the turn, so I think has he got more outs there?
No, he's not got much there.
Not even to a 9. No,
No.
he doesn't. No, he doesn't. And 4 on the river, so
Standard.
instead of getting that extra bounty and
Yeah.
another
Oh.
8k, which
You
could have been quite
got
useful
any
here.
got any bounties that are going to knock out spell? Or?
I've knocked out one bounty. I
Okay.
knocked out David Long,
Okay, that's good. So you got 5 points there.
and I
Yeah.
got a double knockout with Carmel and Andrew Bailey.
Good.
I actually sucked out on them. That was really bad. Jacob raised from early position with pocket queens. He showed us after,
Right.
and he's only got about 10k at this point.
Okay.
And I'm like, can I get Jacob off this?
Yeah.
Because I have ace queen. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm all in. And then it folds around. Andrew Bailey calls with ace jack, and Carmel's only got 6k left, so she calls with kings.
And then Kings.
Jacob
folded queens.
Jacob tanks for like
Wow.
a minute or two and folds, and he's just like, wow. And I'm just like,
Massive fold.
that's actually a good fold because
Arguably.
it's been essentially 4-bet.
I guess if Carmel's like overcalling all in, I just think sometimes queens are too strong to fold, especially if he only started the hand with like 20 bigs or whatever.
And I river the straight and get the double knockout, which is pretty grim.
Yeah,
Felt
you didn't have
ba-
any
I
hands.
felt
did you?
bad, but it's poker in it. So.
Yeah, that's poker.
final table up.
Yeah, better get you
good
back.
luck to,
Yeah,
to
hope it goes well.
Hopefully, I don't go bust on the first hand
Uh,
to James Lakeman or any of these other
Yeah,
stacks.
well, everyone will be waiting for Jacob to bust, and then it'll be fair game from there, I would imagine. So.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, man.
Thank you to you.
Yeah, good luck.
Don't berate me, guys.
Can you guys
Yeah.
play a song for me? Harry Bag, what do you want played? We'll put a little bit of background music on while we have the break.
Yeah.
So what do you want? This is your chance to request the song. Just give me the YouTube ID and I will put it on. Don't post a link, just post the ID. Phil Thornback playing on the table last week. Yes, he has actually one very
Oh,
good
did he
fresher.
form
You were
it?
on the table with him. What did you think about his play?
Can't remember, to be honest. I can't remember him. Where did you know where he finished last week?
I'm not actually sure.
I think
Quinny,
he,
what
I think he
position did
busted
finish?
before me, but I don't remember. I think there were a couple who went out really quickly, but I think they were all really short, so I imagine he probably just was in show or fold. He seemed to play alright tonight. To be fair, I mean, I was on 60k and he knocked me out in 2 hands in a row, basically.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which I think I probably played the first one maybe.
Oh, you want the duck
questionably.
song, the troll song? Okay, why not? Let's put the troll song on just for Harry.
But yeah, I think he plays pretty well for a fresher, definitely.
Yeah, for a fresher, I'm
seems
very
pretty
impressed.
impressive. Yeah, definitely.
1 second. Let's put this on for Harry. He deserves it. Ba-da-ba.
Have we managed to get it synced up to the internet yet, or is it still wireless?
It's still wireless at the
Yeah,
moment.
I'll try and find out tomorrow. I'll go to the library tomorrow.
No, we've already found out that
Oh,
we're
you
not
found
allowed
out?
to do it with students.
Oh, really?
Which is stupid.
That's pretty rubbish.
Here you go, Harry, just for you. Let me find where you're. There we go. It's not. Give me a second.